Right, hello everyone. Welcome to Fantasy Championship Manager Season 3 double Game Week 8 preview. Familiar face with us in the chat. How you doing, Luke? Obviously, there's a rule, wasn't it, that whoever was top of the overall standings had to come on. I don't know if that's why you're on or not, or whether it was for other reasons, but you've made it.
I don't know. They asked me, and here I am. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's been a long day at work. I'm pretty tired, but I'm looking forward to the evening. See what it brings on the double. My team's not looking too great, but yeah, obviously excited. And it's the first time I've ever done one of these because I've obviously done the preview streams before, but I've never done the actual live stream. So yeah, cool.
You have to talk for a little bit longer, I'm afraid. That's the bad news.
Yeah, and work off the cuff. We'll see what I come up with. We'll see what I come up with my limited brain power at the moment.
We've started well. At least us two have both got 11 players there. I've already seen Darren Malloy in the chat. It's only got 9. I'm not too quite sure who he's not got, but that's a promising start for us. We've got 11 out.
This game is brutal, isn't it? It's brutal. Don't worry, Darren. It will happen to us all.
We'll move on. So we go straight into the teams. They've obviously been out now for half an hour or so. Interesting, obviously, Arsenal Middlesbrough first. We'll start with Middlesbrough because we've both noticed that Brad Jones is in goal, and we've cheekily asked captain for his attributes. And to say he's not very good is probably being quite nice to him, isn't it, Luke?
It certainly is, yeah. Obviously, he's not got good stats across the board. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's in my Discord. If you want to look, captains kindly put it in there. But there's only obviously certain stats that actually matter for any outfield player. But when it comes to a goalkeeper, they're pretty obvious, to be fair. So handling's obviously important. I think he's got 7. Is that right? I think it's right. I'm just going to try and bring it up, which is obviously shocking. That's the most important one. You've got acceleration, agility, jumping, pace, passing, positioning, reflex, and strength. And I think out of all those, he's only got decent pace. Everything else is absolutely woeful. So you would like to think if Arsenal have any shots, they might actually go in. So if you own Henry, it's looking like a good game.
Oh, we've been down this path before, expecting returns up on Reader, haven't we? I've waited 7 weeks for him to do something fairly useful. We'll give him another chance tonight. I do obviously want him to do well, but say you've been an advocate of captaining your home striker, especially if it's a premium one.
Yeah.
He was my home striker this week, and I didn't captain him, so I could be left to regret that decision if he does manage to score past Brad. I don't know where Brad Jones will be standing with his 3 position. Hopefully not on the goal line. We'll see where he's going to be standing. Other than that, with Middlesbrough, I think they're fairly first choice. Normal 4 in midfield without any up arrows, though, for Miller and Marinelli. Oncho's back. I don't think he played last week. So he's back in at centre-back with Southgate, which at least may help protect Jones a little bit. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Boxic and Ricard up front as normal. And obviously, they're playing Arsenal. A little bit of a scare. Pennant was obviously leaked on right midfield. And then on the spaces before we come live, I think Panda revealed that Matt Clark was playing centre-back.
After deadline, for anyone wondering. After deadline, he leaked that, just for clarity.
Yeah, after deadline, he leaked that. But when he said that, I thought, oh no, here we go. Because we suggested on the spaces earlier in the week that Arsenal might rep a little bit with Pennant. And then we obviously got Clark as well. I thought, oh, here we go. But everything else seems relatively normal. At least no complete outrageous people in there. No Perez, though.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's unfortunate. But Clark, I didn't even know who he is. But Captain told us he's a regen. So if you're scrambling around in Sims trying to find out who he is, don't know too much about him. Apparently, he's got some okay-ish stats in some right areas, but shouldn't really be playing for Arsenal, should he? We got the leak that Pennant was playing right wing, which is obviously one of the spots Perez can operate. He usually does left wing, so there was a little bit of doubt over him. But it's unfortunate to obviously not have him because it's the kind of game that you'd want him in, and he can play in the centre as well. But the team's looking all right. That's a decent team, apart from obviously Clark, I've got no idea about. But Bergkamp behind Henry versus a crap goalkeeper. Sorry, it's looking pretty tasty. And Pennant's a good winger in this game. Like stats are good for agility, pace, acceleration. So decent team.
Yeah, I've owned him as a manager on here before. Same as him and Chadwick, right? They don't always get opportunities in these games, but maybe getting something out of him. On to Bolton next against Liverpool. Bolton completely first choice. Pedersen back to AMC this week with the up arrow. I think he 1 week at least recently played centre forward. He's back to AMC. Their team is, as you would expect, no need to sort of comment anymore on that, I don't think.
No, and they're pretty reliable, aren't they?
And then Liverpool, another reshuffle at the back. So Risa's not in the squad altogether. Neither is Biscan. I'm not quite sure what his current status is, Biscan, whether he's available or not, but he's not playing if he is. And it's right again at centre back with Hippier, which has meant Hippier is playing left centre back because he obviously plays on the right when he's with Risa. So he's be up against Ramberg, Hippier tonight, and right against Wallace. So anyone that's playing Rod Wallace has probably got the better of that sort of situation. Midfield, maybe a little bit of rotation. Partridge is in on the right over Smeetser and Murphy, both on the bench. And Heskey in up front over Fowler, which can sometimes be a 50-50 as well.
Yeah, team looks decent though, doesn't it? Biscan's just 90% orange according to captain. He just put it in that little chat there, so that explains that one. But Partridge is back. He was out for I think probably until now. This might be his first game of the season, and he does get pretty damn good in the game. So if he can keep playing, he's good. And he sometimes takes set pieces because they're quite high. So it's something to look out for today. If he's suddenly stolen them, then it would be nice to have a cheapish Liverpool option. I don't think it'll ever be a totally nailed, but certainly one to just keep an eye out for.
Cool. Then on to Bradford. I think that looks like first choice to me as well. Jess up front. Well, we've seen him in midfield once recently, and they played Ashley Ward up front. But yeah, Jess is back up front. I think I can't say I know the Bradford team all that well, but that looks like first choice to me from them at home to Newcastle.
Yeah, I think it's first choice. I'm not sure about 31 Walsh. I think he's the only one I'm not 100% on, but the rest of them's bang on first choice, I think.
And the same for Newcastle, their opponents. That looks like first choice as well. So
yeah, they've obviously not. They got Dyer injured, haven't they? Otherwise, he'd be in right wing. And then Bernard left wing because they just don't have anyone, do they? So yeah, first choice.
Adam Foster's got back on the bench. He was a regen, wasn't he? Was he a regen? He played a couple of games last year, centre back. I haven't seen his name this season yet, but he's made it back on the bench today at least.
Yeah, interesting. They've got two strikers on the bench there as well, I've just noticed. So if anyone, usually in an away game, strikers struggle a bit. So you never know, one might go off. Hopefully it's not Shearer because I've got him in my team.
Talking about substitutes to be wary of, Chelsea against Coventry next, and Gronke is on there. So anyone that's got, you've obviously captain Carboni this week. I think he'll be a popular one. I would have rather have not seen Gronke on the bench because he could come on as well, couldn't he?
He could. He normally plays on the left, but Carboni usually tires and gets subbed ahead of Zenden. So yeah, it's pretty much 50-50 there. But Carboni seemed like the sensible option because we obviously didn't have. Johnson was flagged, wasn't he? So although we knew he was going to play this one, you just never know whether he'll last the two. Forsell's a little bit dodgy. And if you want a Chelsea attacker because they've got a double, then Carboni just stands out because he's got a share of set pieces. He's the most expensive for a reason. Potentially takes pens. So yeah, he's my captain. I'm not over the moon about it because, like you say, I like to captain a home striker. I think I've captained a home striker and it's been a Man United or a Leeds one every week, apart from maybe Veron. No, yeah, I think I had to do Veron 1 week simply because he's my only option I had. But apart from that, it's the first time doing a midfielder, so I'm not overly confident. But 2 games, so that's another thing to bear in mind. If these guys suck tonight, which I'm hoping isn't the case, we've at least got tomorrow to look forward to.
Pep Talks just commented on the chat. Apparently, Partridge has been out because he got stuck in a pear tree. Quite like that. Not bad that from Pep Talk. Quite like
I love that.
I dropped that one in. And John Terry on the bench, which I was quite surprised. I'm not surprised he's not starting. Gallas is playing as expected, but yeah, John Terry. I thought if he was considered fit enough to be in the squad, he'd probably be considered fit enough to start. And if his fitness or whatever wasn't good enough, he would have just been left out altogether. So I'm quite surprised to see him on the bench because I thought that wouldn't really be an option. Thought he'd be starting or not included. So who knows what happens with him?
Well, let's hope he doesn't come on and then get an injury and then not play the next week. Not that I haven't got him, so I don't care if that happens. But to anyone else, I'm looking out for my fellow man. I hope that doesn't happen for you.
And then on to Coventry. So I think I suggested on the spaces earlier that be careful about Paul Williams in defence now. He's obviously done really well there. He's a 4 million defender. I can see the attraction. But they've signed Matt Lawrence, who can play right back or centre back. And it seems like Lawrence has played just maybe 3 in a row at centre back now with Walker, which is a worry for Williams. Again, this isn't the first time that Williams has played midfield instead. So he is still starting for now. But Eustace isn't around today, for example. So I don't know if Eustace and Telfer will be first choice in the longer term.
But no one gives a shit about Coventry anyway. So
what's that?
But no one cares about Coventry anyway.
No, well, I think a few people have been. There's quite a lot of people asking questions about who's the best 4 million defender to have now. Is it Mills still? Do you risk Mackay, Daesh, someone like that, or I say Williams is in that discussion? So people might be thinking about maybe having him as their 5th defender.
OOP in midfield, Williams part of the crew. That's my name, obviously. So yeah, go for him.
And then Joachim, I suppose, up front isn't always guaranteed. Bothroyd sometimes plays, but Joachim is playing today. Let's move on to the next batch of games. Who we got next? Ipswich. No, that's Everton. So Everton at home to Ipswich. Usual situation with Pablo Paz. He never quite sure if he's going to play defence or midfielder. He's in defence again, and Stubbs is out. He seems to be the one that gets left out when Paz does play in defence. Stubbs not even on the bench today. Other than that, they look fairly first choice. Is that their first choice midfield three? If Paz isn't there,
I think so. Yeah, I think they've all got the highest reputation anyway, haven't they? Russian new signing, got Gravison and Di Matteo. They're all the most famous names. So I think I was about to say Redknapp then, but that's Ipswich, isn't it? So yeah, I think that's their first choice, and the wing backs looking really good. Every single week they seem to look decent, and it's a nice home game for them. So if I had one of them in this game, I'd be pretty confident because Ipswich usually struggle to score away from home as well. So tasty little options, I think. And I think these guys, the dead team guys, Panda and the captain, have each got one in their team. So I've no doubt they saw some good stuff from them over the season.
Talking about Ipswich struggling to score, they've gone in with three in midfield with a DM and the wing backs with no up arrow. So the chances of Ipswich scoring tonight don't look good. No up arrows anywhere. And I say it's fairly defensive looking formation, at least. Maybe not in terms of their player instructions, but in terms of lineup, it looks quite defensive. General sort of mess around of players for them. Craney does start again though at left wing back. I think he's played quite a few games. Him and Clapham obviously are in competition for that role, but I think he's 4 million as well, Craney. He may be edging ahead of Breen for being nailed, or not nailed, but for minutes maybe.
Yeah, he's an interesting one because obviously playing at wing back gives you a chance to get some attacking returns, like we just said for the Everton boys. And I think he's got pretty good stats in terms of penalties and set pieces too. So when he takes to the field, he's got a chance of being involved. So probably another one to look out for. So you're potentially getting a 4 million wing back with a share of set pieces who plays for a defence that are like middling. They're okay, aren't they? You take that over any of the promoted boys as a 4 million. So again, one to look out for. But the fact he is 4 million just suggests that he didn't really play that often in their sims. So we'll have to see. But if he's literally your last man on your bench, and you need someone to come in, if the normal 4 million would only get you 2 points if they play, is it really that big of a difference if you get a 0 because he doesn't play, or suddenly you get like a 5 or a 6 because he gets some a clean sheet or some bonus? So certainly worth thinking about, I guess.
Yeah, and Doherty does start today, but again, that's difficult to really predict, isn't it? He's in with Heralderton and Bramble. I'd say that role between Doherty, Prutton, and Breen looks fairly rotatable, doesn't it? And it's Doherty today, and Armstrong is up front with Stewart, which isn't always the case. So he's playing. Fotheringham, I think now, what's his 4 or 5 starts in a row for him? He's gradually got into the team, isn't he? Is he 5.5?
Yeah, he's got decent stats as well. So it's a decent team, really. The formation I'm not a massive fan of, but DMs are good in this game. And Holland and Fotheringham are probably their best attacking midfielders, really. And then Stewart and Armstrong are probably their best actual strikers. Armstrong can score a few goals if he's up front. So in terms of personnel, it's not a bad team at all. But the formation's a bit dodgy, and obviously it's an away game, so you never really back away players. We'll have to see what happens.
And Reed in goal, just to add, over Pullen is obviously $1 million cheaper. So the cheaper keeper starts, but he is 4.5. On to Leicester Blackburn. Leicester's team still looks as bad as ever. Ashley Live playing again at left back. He's really good on this game. I buy him quite a lot, or I have bought him a lot in the past when I've played this game.
His key stats get good, yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is 2, maybe 3 starts in a row for him at left back now. So want to maybe monitor for a cheap defender. Not that you really want Leicester players, but get a little run in the team. Matthew Jones as well in midfield. I don't think he plays too much. He's in with Izzet. No up arrows at all for their wide players in this game with Delaney and Sherman. I think there was some maybe talk that McAnuff might make it for this. I think he may be orange flag 90%, but he's not made the bench either. And it's Scowcroft as the drop striker with an up arrow to Sturridge this week, because Benjamin's had a little run lately, isn't he? But it's...
Yeah, Benjamin's better than Sturridge, I think. It's at least in terms of stats, but it doesn't really matter. Sturridge has obviously got the better reputation. The Shermanator at right wing, not sure about that one, but Delaney out of position. Defender on the left wing again, and we know he takes some set pieces. So, decent, and it's a home game. So, if you've got him in your team, could be a decent option today.
And then on to Blackburn, the 4-3-1-2, as we would have expected. Probably the first choice team. Berg and Curtis can play either way around, can't they? One centre back, one right back. So that's not always guarantee which one's going to play where. But ahead of that, it looks like probably as we expected. Burton O'Brien on the bench. Probably no real surprise there.
No, by the leak, we kind of could figure out, assuming they didn't play that airplane formation, which I've never seen away, and it looks like they've not done it here, that Burton O'Brien probably wasn't going to play. I still started him just in case, because I'd feel stupid if he did play, and he's got 2 games, and my other options were terrible anyway. So I've put him in, but he's on the bench. So if anyone else has done that, obviously you have to hope he comes on or he plays the second one. But that's very much their first team, I think, certainly in this formation. And Tugai usually does pretty damn good in that little central role in this formation. So maybe anyone who punted on him can get lucky.
Yep, so on to a few surprises here in the Man United team at home to Aston Villa. So firstly, Rocco Jr. at right back. Gary Neville's obviously out. I wasn't aware of Philip Neville being injured though, but he's not even on the bench. I don't know if something's happened to him or he's just been left out completely. But it's Johnson and Ekiog with Rocco Jr. at right back.
Yeah, I've got a theory about this one actually. Well, slightly. Obviously, Rocky Junior's got a higher reputation, and we can see Nedved's up front as well, who's got a very high reputation. So for me, it's almost like the game's compensated for last week, where it dropped everyone with a high reputation because it did the rep game, and now it's picked everyone with the highest reputation. They're probably the 11 with the highest reputation in the entire team, and it's just fit them in. Rocky Junior's gone to right back, and Nedved's gone up front as a result. Now Nedved's got like crazy high versatility. We saw him play right wing last season, even though he doesn't have right wing in his actual description. So yeah, they've banged him up front, so that's interesting. Yeah, he's got great stats all over the place, so I'm sure he can play some sort of forward. But usually when they play, say, Scholes up front, they'll drop him like the Bergkamp with the up arrow with it, which is what I would have expected to happen to Nedved here, but he's just straight up front. So the AI seems to be on a bit of crack today, and it's just decided I'm going to pick the 11 highest reputation players and slap them into the team. So yeah,
Didn't
let's see what
fancy giving
happens.
to run an up arrow either for a home game, did they? Unfortunately.
No, poor boy. He's got to do some defending with Keane against Villa. He won't even send anyone in attack going by their formation. I mean, this before the streams even started. I think this one on the sim data, everyone knows that Villa just do not attack in this game. I would expect it's just going to be a standard 2 or 3-0 Man United. Just depends when they actually score. I've jinxed it now, haven't I, for anyone who's got Man United defenders? But that's what we should expect in that game, I think. Peter Carter's,
put in the chat, Nedved's 14 for attack, by the way.
So that's just one below. You need to have 15 for it to show in your actual ability to play it. So he's just one below. So he's very close.
And on to Villa. At last, I think we've got probably their best defence out. Barry, Rufus, Melberg, Mills. I don't know if this is the first game we've got that, but
Has Rufus played quite a lot now in a row? He's finally, after trolling people for about 3 weeks, I think he's played most of them since, hasn't he? Or could be wrong.
So Alan Wright's maybe done now. He's not even on the bench again tonight. Anyone that went him as the foreman and hoping he might take a few penalties. He's I don't know if that's his sort of race run now for the season. And doubling over Balaban. Not that we were expecting Villa to score tonight, but obviously got dropped in the other week against Watford when everyone had him.
Yeah, I think he's played the next 2, hasn't he?
He's played since.
Yeah, interesting. He's played 2 in a row. I don't think he's ever going to be 100% nailed, and obviously he can come off for Bosco Balaban at any point, but he still seems to be slightly ahead of Balaban now, really, because I think he's played, when they've both been available, I think Dublin has played more than Balaban so far, so still an option, I guess.
On to Norwich and Leeds. Norwich have gone with the Ipswich formation of the DM and no up arrows for any wide players, despite the fact they're at home. To Leeds.
Yeah, reputation's forced that. Yeah.
Marchant up front's probably the only real talking point here, isn't it? Nolan's playing for those that have got him. Was Marchant a 5.5 midfielder? I think.
Yeah, he's decent. He is actually decent. He can do well. And yeah, he's out of position. So I don't think I'm not going to bother wasting my breath trying to talk anyone to buying him for Norwich, but he is decent. I thought someone said Dyche was out for this game, but maybe he's half injured or something. But he's playing. I can see him in there in the lineup. So not that he makes a big difference. I think people think that he's decent because they actually know who he is in real life. He's still pretty crap in this as well, to be fair.
Then on to Leeds. Harpel Singh starts over Ian Hart again. So that's quite a few in a row now that's happened, isn't it? So it looks like Singh again is the more preferred of the two, even though obviously still only may play 25 or something, but the more preferred. Mabry on the opposite side is less usual. He's in over Kelly, who's not on the bench either. Anything really, no Woodgate on the bench. I don't know if there's anything up with him, but it's Ferdinand Dewberry, Radaby. Obviously, IMR is the big talking point. He's in with Bowyer, and Harry Kewell is the AM. Maybe we probably would have expected Kewell to stay as the central midfielder with Bowyer and Aymar to go as the AMC, but it's not. It's the other way around.
Yeah, it's because they've played the up arrow. So usually in away games they won't play the up arrow, but if it's against a team that's reputation is terrible, like obviously it is, because you can see that Norwich have played in a defensive way, they've played the up arrow. So basically they played their home formation. It's not really home and away, but we call it that because it's usually split so well with the reputation. So they've defaulted to their one with the arrow. So as it has an arrow, Imar can't play there because he can't play striker, and the game takes into account where your arrows go. So that's why Singh, for example, is more likely to play in this formation with the double arrow because Ian Hart is only a left back. He's not a wing back. He's not a midfielder. He's not a forward left. Whereas Singh has got that as his attribute. So anytime they play in this sort of way, it's more likely that the people who can actually play the position, and especially in the AMC one, it just seems to never be. I don't think with an up arrow. I think Martin said he saw it once or twice, so it's possible. It is ChampMan at the end of the day. So yeah, they've done what Selakovic used to do under Spurs and Hoddle, where they just played so attacking, and one of their midfield centres went into the AMC role, and Selakovic ended up doing that. So not ideal. But Imar still moves into that position when they've got the ball. So they've actually got three up front and Imar playing just behind, and leave the midfield with just Bowyer to look after it entirely. I wouldn't have thought it would be a problem though, because it's versus Norwich. So we'll see.
We've only got their attacking players, right? So it doesn't matter if they let 3 in.
That's very true. Yeah, they've got. I've just noticed as well, like you say, there's no defender on the bench apart from Hart, so no centre back at all. So if one of the centre backs was to get injured, I don't really know what they do there.
Hopefully not Viduka. We don't need Viduka doing a good Johnson, do we?
It could be because he's probably got the best jump in and head in, so it probably would be, to be fair.
So just sort of going over that a bit more. So if Leeds would play with the formation that maybe Ipswich have got tonight, with the wing backs with no arrows at all, maybe the Hart would be more likely to start in that. Is that fair?
Yeah, same as Craney, who's just a left back, right? So that's why he's more likely in
Yeah.
that slot tonight. Usually Leeds though they do have the up arrows, but they have the shorter up arrows on the wing backs. So he's still a problem for that as well because he doesn't play midfield left either. But it's just a little bit more likely in those ones. So that's why you get Hart usually in the harder games, like you see him playing all the Champions League games where they've got the smaller arrow because they're playing higher reputation teams. It's a general, but over the course of the season, there's a little bit of mixing. It's not like a perfect rule or anything, but I think it's pretty close. So long story short, Imar will play when they don't have the up arrow in the AMC slot. I'm pretty sure. But it'd be good to see Kuhl in that spot because he's been shafted on our sim really. He was pretty bad in season 1, even though he is good in the game. He's obviously a very good pick, and they played a different formation under the other manager, and he never really did anything. I think Tact is in the chat. He loves him, and he was bigging him up, and he was terrible, wasn't he? So I feel for him there. And then obviously we got a formation that does not suit Kuhl at all. But now he's playing in a position that is decent, so he could do pretty well there. It's a really good team, isn't it? At the end of the, they could easily stick loads of goals past Norwich today. I really hope so because I've got Larson and Viduka. So
we'll rush through the last 3 games. We've got 4 minutes till kick-off. So Sunderland, I think Tottenham, Sunderland first choice apart from obviously Phillips who's injured. So Lieber and Sibon up front, but other than that, it's as you would expect, I think.
Yeah, nothing else to say. Good team on paper, looks good.
And then Tottenham, maybe much the same. I think that seems like it's their first choice back four. Selakovic with a dip forward. They've obviously got fairly short of options for up front at the moment. So Wood up front by himself. Oh no, there is a change at the back. Richards is on the bench and Bunchacevic is playing. I think Richards is normally first choice with Perry.
Bunchacevic, yeah.
Ziga left midfield again. And Fortune playing more than I expected him to in central midfield, but they don't seem to have loads of options there either. They haven't got one on the bench, for example. So
no, it'll probably be Sean Wright Phillips comes on and Selakovic goes centre midfield, or Anderton can play in the centre. One of those two would happen. But yeah, decent team on paper. I like Selakovic as a dip forward and Wood up front. That's a nice combo. It's like the Omri Bergkamp thing. Not quite as good, obviously, but yeah, decent.
Last game then, Watford, Man City, Smith and Helgerson up front with 2 strikers on the bench, which isn't ideal. Petkop, Vanatza and its Pitcher again as the 4.5 midfielder to play with them too. So there's other options, Swanell, Glass, etc. But Pitcher's played a fair few games. Now, I know you said before, you were saying before we came on, that he's got 20 for set pieces.
Yeah, he's got decent key stats, and I think he took corners last week, which is annoying because I've got Petkop. So if he is going to keep playing, I thought Petkop was going to be better under this new manager, more attacking. But then if Pitcher comes and he takes some set pieces, it lessens his appeal slightly, which is annoying. It's something I couldn't have foreseen. So I'll have to keep an eye on that and see if it's the case again today. But as an individual, he's 4.5 million. So if he stays in the team, he's throwing his hat in the ring, isn't he? I think they're all doing first goal scorers. Are we right near kickoff, or have we got 2 minutes?
Yeah, we've got 2 minutes. Just quickly, Man City. One shot puck will be up front. It's Hopkins and Croft Flitcroft and Svensson is the midfield. So a couple of sort of names people might not be too familiar with in that midfield. And also they've got a random centre-back, Gareth Liddell. Don't know him. Hurtado's out. So it's Liddell playing with Howie at the back. Could be good for the right-sided forward for Watford, who is Helgeson. May have a good night then against Liddell. We don't obviously know what he's.
We've all had a good night in Liddell. Who hasn't? Fucking great place.
And Sorensen in goal over Oakes. So I know we both liked Oakes as a 5 million keeper, but
yeah, surprising. It must just be reputation. Sorensen's international got bigger reputation. I don't think he's as good as Oakes, but it's not a massive difference.
Let's do it quickly, Luke. 1 minute till kick off. A few people saying one chop in the chat. First goal.
I hope not, because I didn't get him. Who am I going to pick? You go first. I'll
go Helgeson on the back of Watford attacking, and he's playing against Liddell at the back. I'll go Helgeson, first scorer.
Who am I going to go for? Let me go for someone random. Let me bring up the fixtures quickly.
I don't think anyone's got one right, by the way, yet. I know it's not the easiest game to play, but I don't think anyone, at least on the live stream, I'm sure someone in the chat's probably got one right at least once, but...
to get one right and the minute's pretty damn... I saw someone get extremely close, actually. I think it was David H, if I remember rightly. Could be wrong. Let's go Pedersen. He's someone that I want to get shortly. I know he's against Liverpool, but they've been sucking, haven't they? So let's go with Pedersen.
Kickoff is now underway. So Arsenal attacking Middlesbrough. Good news against Brad Jones. Like to see that. Basically, all the home teams, we're going to get a run through now of 10 home teams attacking probably.
Yeah, I did see it said Liverpool attacking there, so that's the reputation thing again, kicking in, because it doesn't usually happen away from home. But yeah, you should have all the home teams on attacking as default pretty much, apart from Norwich. I'd be surprised if they are.
Apologies, should dive into the chat. We haven't really, because we were talking so long through the teams. Hopefully people like that, but we've not managed to involve the chat too much so far.
Nah, screw him. I'm only joking.
Taking a Benno role seriously, aren't you, here, Luke?
Yeah. That's it. Got to fill in for the main man. I'm trying my best.
A few more guesses: Tommy Smith, Zenden, Babayaro. Someone just suggesting it'll be a banana shot. No one's given a name for the first goal scorer. But
I'm here for the banana shots. That's the only reason I turned up, to be fair. I was promised lots of banana. Oh, Arca's getting involved. He's a good pick for this run. We were talking about him. He looks like he's got
an assist.
Go already. Neil Ardley, of course. Why didn't you get him in, guys? Christ.
I believe it or not, just took him out of we do a draft team, a couple of us, and I took him out because I was first draft and I could get Imar.
Only you could have been punished for removing Ardley. Well done.
So it's only a draft team, but I had first waiver, and Imar obviously just signed. So it was a no-brainer to get Imar.
It's a decent trade, to be fair. I can't beat you up for that one.
But, and I couldn't afford Arca this week, and I really wanted a Sunderland player, so I got Gary Tierlin on the opposite wing. So semi-punished for that straight away with the opposite winger doing it. But
it's come back. I don't know if it's my dodgy internet, but I couldn't see the chat because it went to pixelated, if you know what I mean, like 240
I had the
resolution.
I had the same. It was Man City going forward, I think.
Okay, it broke the game nearly. Sol Campbell playing it to Lauren's feet. Lauren advances with the ball. You continue bringing the ball forward. Go on, Lauren. Parler blast all sorts. Ray Parler. Is that Lauren to Parler? Cobra bomb.
Don't you just get some midfielders in this game who you don't necessarily notice having standout attacking attributes, but they just have a knack of seemingly scoring a fair few goals?
Parler's one of them. Yeah, he does decent. He's all right. Somehow as well, if you play loads of sims, like Parler, despite them signing loads of people, having like loads of players probably better than, just survives. Like everyone else gets sold and bought, and Parler just stays there for like 10 years, just plugging away, like doing pretty good. Fair play. I don't think anyone's really got Parler or Lauren, but maybe they do. Maybe I'm doing people a disservice, but I'm glad I sold Gareth. I took Gareth out, didn't it?
For Thierry Henry owners, we don't need Arsenal racing into a 2-0 lead and sitting back when they could shoot at Brad Jones, do we? So maybe not ideal.
Oh shit, yeah, it's Brad Jones. I totally forgot. So there we go. It's coming through already. Court's trying his luck now. Go on, Carl. You're actually supposed to be decent in this game. You've been fucking terrible for 3 seasons.
Of all the strikers that are sort of the lesser priced one in our game that might get 15 to 20 goals, he's probably one in Sims from memory that's more likely to be one.
Definitely.
Is that Christie?
That was Christie.
I
That was
sold him this
Christie.
week for one shot for -4.
Of course you did. Oh, mate,
I've
that's a
literally had
killer.
him on wildcard for
In
about
fact, I
3.
think a lot of people have been getting rid of Christie, understandably so. There's
I
double
don't think he's had a shot
strikers
for 3
and
weeks.
one
I know
shot.
it doesn't work like that, but I don't think he's had a shot for 3 weeks since I've had him on wildcard.
Brilliant.
And the appeal of one shot playing Watford was just too much. And they've got a good game next week. They've got Coventry at home next week, Man City.
Oh, you can't write the trolling. Let's see. Anyone in the chat got Christie and sold them? Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. Someone got in trouble for that before.
Good start for me, yeah.
Larson, go on, Larson. Come on, Kuehl. Kuehl got 3 in the area. I had Kuehl. Oh, he's fucking scored as well. I had Kuehl at the start of the season, didn't I? And he got me a red card, and now he's gone crazy.
What's going on here? 4 goals in 4 minutes. I usually have to wait about 15 minutes for a goal.
No, see, you just have to get me on, mate. The goals start flowing.
It's
Henry
literally
Larson
because you said,
assist. Yes, I've got Larson. Take that.
I think Panda's done something because you threatened to fall asleep if it was no goals.
Yeah.
He's done something in the background.
He quickly reran the game. Yeah, lovely. I've got an assist, first return on the board. Lovely stuff.
Well done. Darren Malloy with his 9 men has managed to at least have Malcolm Christie in his 9 men. So good start for him. Moyed's got Christie.
I've got Trini saying, for fuck's sake, I removed Christie for one shot. Early days, Trini, early days.
Yeah, as I say, he's in my club. We can be disappointed by that together.
After a beer, I sold Christie. Yeah, I did see a lot of people doing that. It's always dangerous selling a home striker, but I'd have probably done the same. If you're getting a double or a one chop or something, it makes sense, doesn't it? So that wouldn't beat yourself up too much. And we've still got 85 minutes to go. So positivity.
Moyed's made a good start here. I think he's got Christie and he's got Larson.
Fair play. Fair play.
Really good start.
Is
Blackburn
Duff
in yellow.
Walker pushed it away. Okay. Yeah, I need Blackburn to not really score because there's obviously a lot of free hitters and wildcarders will have a few Blackburn players, I'd imagine. So I need a shitter from them.
FPL depression. He's already got more attacking returns tonight 2 than he did in the whole of last game week.
That's pretty impressive. Weren't there like 30 goals last week? Depression. Not to rub it in, mate. Larson assists, lovely stuff.
Christian on wildcard this week, and he's got Kuehl as well, and Larson.
Jesus. Are you sure, captain? Are you checking this guy out? Is he hacking? He's doing a me. He's hacking. Has he got Christie? Yeah, Christie, Kuehl and Larson. Jesus, mate. Well played. Rickard heading the ball. Oh, are Arsenal going to concede here as well? Bailey with a diving header. No, close. Oxich climbs above Parlour.
I do love this game, that the players that mark people. Ray Parlour marking the other team's centre forward from a corner.
Corner kick, Johnson again.
Borough.
They're knocking on the door, as captain says. Well, they won't have to knock too hard the way Arsenal have been going. It'll fly in any time soon.
A few people seem to have Christian Larson this week. Dan as well in the chat's done it.
Fair play.
Neither
depression.
Popular, did they? Well, I suppose Larson was, but a lot of people that were on wildcard and things, I didn't see him in that many teams.
I don't think people should get him on wildcard because, he's obviously the IMAR thing now. He's not as nailed as he was, but he's still undervalued. Like at that price, he's still good. And I've been trying to sell him for about 3 weeks, and I just can't every week because he's got a good game. So
I'm looking forward to this battle tonight. I've got Matt Zedis against One Chop. One Chop's going to have about 8 chances and not score any of them, and that Matt Zedis will concede to Huckabee or something instead, won't he?
Probably. I think it was actually captain who said their left winger who's playing today, Hopkin, is some sort of god. Like he's kind of a Greg Warren, not quite Greg Warren levels, but he's got good key stats or something. So he's straight in the team. So he'll be one to look out for as well. Who's saying that? Oh yeah, depression. Yeah, it was not a good use of my Thursday night when he got 0 returns. Oh, you loved it anyway, depression. Come on. We know you're the happiest man around.
It does, I think, even itself out reasonably well in this game. I think the good weeks and the bad weeks.
Yeah, it seems to be like you either have an absolute stormer or it's an absolute tragedy. It's not often in between, but
ultimately, if you've got good players,
Pedersen.
You'll get
a goal. He's fucking scored. Does that count? What's that 9th goal?
Gardner assist.
Oh, it's Gardner assist. Oh god, yeah. I haven't got either of them, and they're both great. That's annoying, but if you've got them, I can't fault it because I love them both.
I really can't justify Gardner this year. As I know what his attacking capabilities are, but you can't pick him over the centre backs for the elite teams. Is that
Oh,
Heskey?
Liverpool has just scored straight away. Yeah.
Attack v attack. Ooh.
Oh, so Gardner's gone from a haul to a he still
Yeah,
took the 3
I
points
just
all day,
don't
won't
think Bolton will keep enough clean sheets to justify owning Gardner. So he may get 10, 15 assists, but
It's literally in the same minute, that goal, straight from kickoff. Pedersen's heating up though, isn't he? He's going to hit those 15 goals in the season. You just know it. You just know it. I want a wild card. I'm going to have to try and find a place for this guy. I think I'm going to have to. Camp spotted
Bergkamp
Jones off
team.
his line. There's that positioning, Craig. You called it. Where was he? He's fucked off the Lidl. Oh my god, he was nowhere to be seen. But
He's not having a
somehow,
mention yet, Thierry Henry, is he? I don't think.
oh, he's also in Lidl. He's been there for 8 weeks, isn't he?
His parlour again.
Here he is, Ray, the main man. Tried to float it over Bradley Jones. Where's he standing? Bradley, come on, man. Ashley Cole with a stunner. It's probably it's gonna be like a 30-yard goal because
Where was
Bradley
he?
Jones is having a
Positioning of
picnic.
3, stood on the edge of the 18-yard box, was he, Brad Jones?
Oh, Brad, come on. Honestly, if Henry doesn't get a haul here for anyone who's got him. Goals galore, yeah. Captain spiced it up for me. Ashley Cole, he's a good pick this season, obviously. Come on, Shearer, come on. I need you to score. Is it the post?
That was never going in. There was the extra long pause there. I knew that was
do you know,
not be a goal.
You've read it already, have you? You know that's not going to be one, dear. God, it's actually, I'm having less chance to read it now, so my heart's not as affected this week as other ones. Oh, Imar's just picked up a yellow there. Shearer's hit the woodwork. Come on, son, we need you to score. I've got so much faith, and you've not been doing much, to be fair. Kuehl again.
10 minutes in, I don't think we've even had one mention of the Chelsea game yet.
They're just, well, that's fine. If they keep a clean sheet, that's fine. I've got two defenders. I'll take that. Ziga delivering the ball in. Salakovic heading. Poom
Wins
turns
quite
it
a lot
away.
of headers, doesn't he? From memory, he seems to always have a lot of headed goal chances to me, Salakovic.
Wood with a fierce shot, and Gray clears it into touch. Nice. Right, everyone get on the Ray Parlour Cobra Bomb, says Andrew Sherratt. Quick funny story about Mr. Andrew Sherratt. I don't know if I've said it before in another stream, but I kind of grew up with him, as in he's my friend. He's my brother's friend, but I know of him, and I was in his sister's year, and didn't know him outside of work. I hadn't talked to him for ages, and then he randomly starts playing this game, and then we just meet up again. And he literally lives about in the same place as me, like the same little estate. Or we did. I'm assuming you still live. I'm not going to say it. Andrew, in the new estate in Bedford somewhere. I don't live there anymore, but it's nice to see you. Thanks for coming along. So this game bringing people together. There we go.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I say I've met in person and certainly through like WhatsApp and group chats and things, so many people from this game that I wouldn't have. Obviously, they all play FPL and stuff as well, but I wouldn't have known of them otherwise.
It's a great community. This is the best thing about this game, to be honest. I think that and the chaos. Come on, Carboni. He's going. We're going to get some points here.
He's going to be ripe for trolling tonight, isn't he, Carboni? I think Panda, captain, would have known in the comms that you're going to be a popular player.
Certain to score, and fucking Lampard scored. No, is that Zenden assist? I think it was Zenden.
Was it Zenden? Was it?
I think it was. We got the wrong winger. Standard.
Twice for me now. Then I've got 2 wingers in my team, and the other ones both got something.
Lampard's been doing all right of late, hasn't he? That's annoying.
I did say, I think, before I got Carboni, and I fancied Zenden to do more. And there's a gut feeling that I fancied Zenden to do well, but I couldn't. There was no logical reason to do it.
No.
Apart from save the 0.5, that was the only logical reason to do it. But
he's very good, yeah. But when you've got the 0.5, it's too much of a temptation. But fair play, differential. I mean, you play as long as he plays the next one, which I'm assuming he does. You've already made a decent haul there, I guess. Of course, it's Lampard, says Mahmood. For fuck's sake, assisting the assister. Yeah.
I'm assuming Lampard would have been the last choice of the 4 Chelsea mids, probably, for most people, whether they're on free hit or just making transfers. I think the other 3 would have been more popular, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I was tempted by Petit. I almost got him last week in prep for this, so it will annoy me if he does anything.
Marky Sharky in the chat's captain Lampard.
Fair play. As Andy says, Lampard keeps trolling the experts. Very, very true. Very true. Equivalent of buying Bernardo Silva, but it working, apparently.
Oh, Huckabee wide from Svensson. He was, I think, quite popular this week. Svensson, I think he came out quite well in Makoko sim data, and obviously a wide player against Watford. Just that alone makes him quite attractive, doesn't it? I think he was in quite a few teams in preparation for this, especially with Tieto out. I think he was an obvious one to go for. I see him in quite a few teams on as a punt. Completely get that.
Yeah, decent smashing the sim data, so always worth a look. And anyone playing Watford's always worth a look, aren't they? Someone just typed pain, capital letters. Yeah, welcome to Champ.
Yeah, I don't think I've had anything yet.
I've got 1 assist.
I've got nothing so far. I think for once I may have all my clean sheets intact, which is
shut up! Don't say that. You've all got the same defenders. Don't say that.
I'm not going to get it because I've got Matzidas.
Oh yeah. Delaney continuing his run. Here he is from left wing. OOP. Lambropoulos makes a save. He's popular on free hit, I think. Resolute start. Okay. Weatherall owners getting happy.
Yeah, that's me. Hopefully they hang on. So I got him in rather than do Terry to straight swap to Babayaro, which is what I thought I would do. I ended up downgrading to Terry to Weatherall, and that allowed me to boost my midfielder. But I took Hadji out and got Teal in because I wanted a slightly better longer term asset in midfield. I wasn't really happy having 4 crap ones basically, or 4 that I didn't really want. So that may backfire. Maybe I'd have been better off having double Chelsea, but it's a bit more of a restructure of my team. I used Terry's injury to allow that. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's a move that makes sense over sort of 6 to 8 weeks.
Hopefully so. Weatherall and Lambro double up for tact. So he's loving that last little exchange. Here we go. Bergkamp's laid it off to Pennant. There's Basidas, the one
Who's on
nobody owns.
standing out on the left touchline?
He's with Brad Jones, mate. He's popped to the supermarket.
Maybe him and Tikhonov have had one of those little rotations during the game. Tikhonov's gone and stood up front and Henry stood out on the left or something.
I don't know where he is, yeah. I don't know what he's up to. He'll still get bonus at home, surely. Although he has let us down already this season doing that.
Yeah, him and Veron, to be fair, too. You pretty much bank on permanent home bonus. Both of them have had their moments with none, haven't they, this year?
Preston saying, Luke, how could you say something so controversial yet so brave? What did I say? Did I say something controversial? Maybe. I don't remember what that was. Enlighten me.
Travo had Lambropoulos on wildcard last week. Fair enough. Probably wasn't the worst idea in preparation for this if you knew you was obviously doing a wildcard before the double.
If anyone saw David H's little game where he does the emojis and you have to guess the ChampMan player, Lambropoulos one, I just couldn't get it. It's fucking genius, though. Go check it out.
I was adamant it was someone whose surname was Lulu, and I was trying to run through the game trying to find out a Lulu.
I was just thinking shitter. Who's someone shitter? Danny Shitu. I couldn't work it out at all. Henry is a ghost. Yeah. Hopkins, there he is. That's the man that Captain was on about. Vicious shot from the top corner. Mazinas, another save, yeah. Was that the first one?
He may have done 2. He's not been peppered, has he, in the first 16 minutes? I think there was one week the other week where it felt like he was having a shot at him every 2 minutes, I think. He's not quite been that desperate yet.
Captain Fantastic on Lampard and Zenden, says Arthur. Fair enough. Fair enough. Cleaning up.
It's gone quiet, isn't it? We had 5 goals in the first 6 minutes or something, and we've obviously still had quite a lot for 70, but it's just been some weeks we had like 1 or 2 at this point, so we can't moan.
We always think we're quiet, but then if you watch Soccer Saturday and they just do the Premier League, it's like the goals don't come that often most of the time. Well, it's more to do with the fact there's probably only about 3 games at 3 p.m. But anything,
it's normally a trialist scoring in like the 5th division of Scotland that pops up, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And we've had a goal. It's like, no one cares. What's your opinion on David Mitchell so far, then, lads? He's doing a top effort. He's keeping a clean sheet here. He's taken all the feedback on board.
Exciting managers, right? You don't want too many. You don't want a league full of Leicesters and Tottenhams, really, do you? I know we've been lucky with Tottenham now that Wood's become an option, but in really, I don't think their players are that much of an option. Leicester, pretty much a dead team, aren't they?
Yeah, the managers make the massive difference in this game. So, seasons can vary. So I'm really happy that we've got Mitchell in Watford because, it's basically like a Spurs under Hoddle on crack. So makes it fun at least. Oh, that was
good as well. You can attack and defend them, can't you? You can get their attacking players in, and then you've got Hope, Smith, and Elton, for example, and then
Forsell, Baron on goal. Anyone who went there, and there he is, Lawrence defends it. It was the Bernardo Silva comment. Yeah. Sorry about that. He did jump off a cliff as soon as everyone got him, though, didn't he? Pretty funny. I think I got him in Sky, maybe, because I think he's an okay option that gets passes, so I also get hit by it.
Then
Don't worry
trolled
about
everyone with a hat-trick in the Champions League, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not like he's not absolutely top-tier player, is it? And he plays for Man City, so he can still do well.
I have a knack of that with like good players from good teams. They don't do anything as much as I expect them to in league games, and they always manage to grab a goal in Europe. I remember John Stones I had once, pretty much played every game, was a big threat from corners, never scored. I think he had about 4 goals in the Champions League that season.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that this year with Liverpool as well, with Jota and Trent and stuff as well. Oh, that's how it goes. Overon's on a free kick. That's nice to know. When Nedved's on the pitch, it's always, oh God, not Van Nistelooy. No. Oh, he's hit the bar. Keane with a rebound.
Well done, Peter Enkelman.
Go on, Peter. Can't have
He'll
him.
be all right until Danny Mills tries to take a throw-in back to him, and he'll probably go in. I could do that.
Yeah, that's significant though, because Giggs and Chadwick and Nedved are all on the pitch. Am I right? And Veron took the free kick, so nice to know. Nice to know.
Didn't quite know if it was a direct or an indirect, though, did we? Where it was on the pitch. I'm sure it would be fairly close. It wasn't a shooting free kick, was it?
No, this is true, and also doesn't mean that next week that'll be the case. I think they're all so high, it just kind of randoms a bit. Middlesbrough been on poor form lately. They've had a lot of away games, mate. They've had a lot of away games. Middlesbrough, decent home side when they play, away to Arsenal. I know Arsenal have been shocking, but you wouldn't expect anything.
I think they're the team to sort of get excited about moving forward. They've got Leeds coming up away, I think, in 3 or 4 weeks. But once that game's through, and that's obviously only 1 week now, I think their assets are certainly one of the teams where I would expect quite big improvements from their players. They've had probably the hardest start of all the teams. I would probably go as far to say Middlesbrough in terms of fixtures.
Yeah. Irons is in the chat here. Luke on 100 points already. I'm not. It's a fucking outrage. It's an outrage. We've still got time, though. We've still got time. 8 minutes and no goal for Eric. 8 minutes? Oh, 8 minutes since the last one, does that mean? Or are you just working on a different clock? Because we're 20 minutes in, my friend.
Oh, no, there's Eric Onstad in the chat. I think he's got a few players that returned very early on.
So... Oh, okay. So it's a subtle brag, was it? Nice one, Eric. Nice one. It said indirect free kick, did it? Sorry, I'm trying to look at about 8 different screens here.
Yeah, it's pretty challenging, isn't it, to look at all these things at once? I've kind of semi got used to it now, but first week it was fun trying to look at everything all at the same time. I was trying to look at the Discord as well in game week 1. I gave up on that. That was just one too many things to try and keep on top of.
Oh yeah, I like reading that back afterwards and reading all the rage. It's brilliant.
Spend half an hour in the shitter before you go to bed. Through 350 Discord messages. Was that Leicester?
Where's the GIF? Oh, it must be Sturridge. I didn't see, but that makes it Sturridge.
Oh, Weatherall clean sheet wipeout. Lovely.
Oh, Delaney's got the cross. Delaney's got the assist. There he is. We bigged him up, and he's got the assist. Oh god, yeah. Blackburn defence in the mud. Sorry, boys. They haven't finished rigging it for me yet. Oh god, no credit where credit's due, eh?
You won't get gratitude for picking a good team, mate. It's all biased.
Yeah. No, it's fair play. It's fair enough. It's all good. No complaints. Bye Blackburn clean sheet. Yeah. I mean, back in a clean sheet in an away game
in these 2 games.
Yeah, you've always got hope when it's Leicester because they're pretty shocking in attack, but at least the pain's gone early. You have to look at these things in a positive light. At least it's gone early. It wasn't in the 90th minute.
Just for clarification for those that the second game isn't being played tonight. I'm sure most people have seen in some capacity by now. I think the official account tweeted it out, but the Blackburn Chelsea game is obviously the second part of that double is going to be displayed on Twitter tomorrow. So nothing tonight to do with that game. So hopefully everyone's got at least some involvement in that for tomorrow to have a bit of excitement. Nothing worse is than the double game week on a fantasy ChampMan, and then you've got to sit through all the comms with.
Oh, I lost you. Am I still here, or is Craig?
He went mad in the second part of it, and I literally didn't have anyone.
No, you just vanished from me there, Craig. I don't know if it's me who dropped out or not, so apologies if I talked over you, but you're back. And I missed what you said, so yeah, I agree. Whatever you said.
No, I was saying hopefully everyone's got a player in the double game week tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it's got to be done, isn't it? It's got to be done. Even if it's Norwich and Coventry, I'd probably try and slip one in there just to just to
I
say you're
went with
involved.
that one last year. Arsenal had a double, and I think loads of people had Perez, and I think he ended up doing quite well in the.
I remember that. He was terrible in the first game, and then he did pretty good in the second game. Yeah.
So yeah, that wasn't a good day for me. The second game, I think loads of people got sort of 20, 30 point swings on me that game week with.
Mm. Yeah, I remember Arsenal were shocking the first one, then did pretty good in the second, and ended up being pretty damn good options. Duzatelli said he's deleted his FPL team after 17 years to concentrate on staying in the top 1K in ChampMan priorities. Yes, my man. Yes. We love that shit. Frederick Tuna, where are your returns? I don't know. Hopefully they're coming.
Preston hates the game week already. At least you've got 2 days, mate. At least you can go to bed tonight hoping that tomorrow might be a better day for you.
Oh, here's Arca in the space. A volley. However, the shot went wide.
Am I from Yeovil? I'm from Essex, like you, mate. I should have your internet, really. So, yeah, I don't know what I've done to get Andy's internet tonight. My internet's normally fairly reliable, to be fair. It's unusual for it to drop out. It's not windy or anything tonight, or raining. So,
Are your cables above the ground?
yeah, no.
So why would the weather make any difference then?
I don't know. Usually, when the wind and stuff, it usually impacts my internet, and my TV cuts out and stuff. Like my Sky TV always loses signal in the wind. No idea why. One of those
Interesting.
random features.
I thought that was only a thing if you have overhead cables, so I think you may be on crack, but I don't know, could be wrong.
Not yet. If I haven't got any returns by 70 minutes, I might think about it.
Yeah, I'm going to need more, I'll be honest, to stay awake for one assist, captain. I only came on here if you were going to give me a good score, mate. One shot, no, don't score. He's headed the ball towards goal. Over the bar. Surrounded by
I've got bad
defenders.
feelings. I'm going to have one of those weeks where I've got 3 strikers that have got such promise on the fixtures and all blank. I think some people had it the other week with Henry Phillips and someone. There was and Christie, I think, were quite a popular trio the other week, and none of them got anything. You're unlucky, aren't you? If you've got 3 strikers with good games and all of them blank altogether.
Yeah, don't tempt fate. We're going to get points, boys. Don't worry, stick in. Yeah, one shop surrounded by defenders there is interesting because Watford don't generally use any defenders. So one shop's found the one area of the pitch that there was some standing in, apparently.
And one of them's Albert Ferreira. I don't know what his attributes are in this game, but he was a fairly short fullback in real life, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he's all right in this game. He's got, I think he's 17 positioning or something. He's quite high. Like he can play centre back to a more respectable standard than most other ones that seem to be playing in this game. So that's the thing. It's jumping, isn't it? And I think that's okay. And his positioning's good, so he's better than most of them. Even though, like in real life, he's like a dwarf right back, isn't he? Was he the one who scored the chip against Man United, or have I got that mixed up?
That was Philip Albert.
Oh, that's Philip Albert. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Albert Ferreira was a decent player though. He was okay.
I'm getting really put off by Blackburn being that. I keep thinking someone's been booked, and it's Blackburn being in the yellow. 2 guy literally just fouled someone with the yellow in the background. I thought that's a yellow, and it wasn't. It was just
2 guy liked the yellow in real life as well. Is Crouch playing? He played game week 1 where he looked really good on the comms, and we've not seen him since. So we'll see. I was very tempted.
Boys in the chat. Any colour request, Captain? Anything not Barcelona or the Bradford?
I like those
maroon
ones.
and blue one's not a nice flashy one, is it?
I like it because it's unique. It's scary. You play Barcelona at the Nou Camp and you get the scary flash. Although they're not that great in this game, to be fair. They're not as good as they are in some other ones.
It's Christie again. He's beat Heriderson in the air.
Oh, this will be brutal for you. And he's fucking scored, Craig. How do you do it, my man? Oh, my God. That is trolling of the highest order. Was that 3 or 4 weeks with no goals after looking pretty good?
3 or 4 weeks with no shots since I bought him in. And the week I take him out, he's scored 2 goals.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure I probably advised people to remove Christie this week as well.
I kind of knew it was I just couldn't resist having a player against Watford. Maybe I've fallen into that trap of feeling like the appeal of having someone against Watford's too much.
Veron to Giggs. Not Veron, Van Nistelooy to Giggs. Oh, he scored. I think that's
a
Van Nistelrooy assist.
Ruud?
I think it is. Ruud the provider, there you go.
Always get something right.
God damn it. Yeah, Mr. Shit's points at home. Well, Shit's points full stop. He's got some
7
more.
for him guaranteed now, pretty much.
Yeah. Go on, Wally. He's into Pedersen again. Oh, Wallace with the hammer.
Andy Martin, the Barcelona flash at 3 a.m. in a dark room wakes you up. Yeah,
Yeah. It's a scary, scary thing when you go to the new camp and you got to get a result and you're just begging that flash doesn't come up.
There's a few teams in Italy, I think, as well that have blue backgrounds with red writing. I think, is it Lecce or Bologna or someone? Is it? It's got something like that that's a bit off-putting as well.
Bologna have. Lecce, I don't think so. I don't
They're
think
yellow, Lecce. Might be.
Yeah, they're yellow
Yeah.
with red writing.
There's a few of those dodgy ones where the colours don't seem to.
Bologna definitely have it.
I'm always a Juventus fan myself. I prefer just the black and white is quite nice, I think, for Juventus.
I like Roma's as well, just because they're so good with the red and yellow flash. It's good. I think it was the ChampMan before this where Yavar Saviola was actually at River Plate and you could sign him in the game and he was just utterly godlike. Like he's still good in this one. I think he starts at Barcelona, doesn't he? But I think there's the one just before this where he was literally the best player in the game if you could sign him.
I get the impression he was meant to be the best player in this one or goal there.
Fotheringham, you don't save those.
Oh, there's another clean sheet gone for me. I've got Unsworth. This is not a good night. No attacking returns. That's 2 clean sheets gone as well. And Christie sold for 2 goals. Probably a good time. This has been a terrible week in all fantasy for me. What did I do? In FPL, I took a -16 to bench boost. My bench boost got 4 points from my 4 substitute players. So I dropped from 7k to like 33k before tonight in FPL. So that couldn't have gone any worse. And now this is not cheering me up at all, is it?
Well, I'd feel sorry for you, but it's still 33k. So, you know, you've obviously done very well. But yeah, that's pretty fucking harsh. I did the wild card rather than the triple captain like a melt. But I've obviously got players tonight who I've got Arsenal double clean sheet. So don't let me know the score, boys. I'm hoping doing well. I do know they've conceded. God's sake.
Chance for Titoff there. Mentioned by Panda earlier as someone was asking questions about the best midfielder to have sort of long term for 5.5 or less. And Panda suggested Titoff as an option.
Fair play.
Got another up arrow tonight, hasn't he? So you live in hope. Here comes Watford on the attack.
Go on, Petkov.
Here is my choice, Vernatza, for the best 5.5 million mid or less.
Is he 5.5? Oh, so
he's 5 million. He scored.
And he scored as well.
Oh, he was. If I didn't do Hadji to Teal, I was going to just do. So I've got Hadji and Thompson. Both of them from Villa. Thompson's 5 million. And I still think Vernatza's the best 5 million mid to have long term. I was very, very close to just getting rid of Thompson, leaving Hadji. Because Hadji's probably going to be better than Thompson long term. And just doing Thompson to Vernatza.
Okay.
So what was that? Do that either, and now he scored. So
nice. What was that comms there, Captain? Something about the referees being confused. I only caught the end of it. So sorry if I missed some gold there. Who's hit the upright now? I was hoping Petkov was going to get some points there. It just gets worse and worse. Someone let me know in the chat if
Ben Graham, that might have been the guy who was asking. It was someone called Ben was asking on the spaces about a midfielder. That might have been the person I was talking up Vernatza about. So well done, mate. If you've got him into that.
Oh, he's changed Blackburn's kit colour. Captain's some sort of wizard. The commentators got confused, so they should be in a different colour now.
I don't know. Man United, Southampton. What was that game when they changed from the grey kit? Wasn't it? Half time.
About in real life. Oh yeah. Where he blames the advertising boards as hiding the kits, so they couldn't pass to each other. Yeah, remember that?
Billy Hadaway, I called Vernatza first goal. Only 12 goes too late.
We'll give you that though, because he doesn't score very often. So well done, mate.
Oh, go on, you go. That'd be quite comical if I get one attacking return tonight and it's him.
He said he's had a busy day, so Ankelman's making a lot of saves, I think, or he's going to.
Kit was confusing the commentators. That's what the comms said, apparently.
Harpil saying, here he comes. Best wing back in the world. And Mercer saves again. Mercer makes a hell of a lot of saves, doesn't he? Imar's pulling all the strings. For fuck's sake, why Ankelman? Yeah.
He's not very good, is he? But him and Lambropoulos are about on a par, aren't they, them two?
Yeah. Yeah, both pretty shit, to be fair.
Come on.
I don't
10 minutes to get one attacking return. Sure, it's not that much to ask, is it?
I found this randomly in my fridge and I've never had it before. Is this like a common drink? I've never even heard of it. but I decided to drink
I'm
it.
not the world's biggest cider man, to be fair, so not the guy
No,
to
not even
really
right,
ask.
really. Doesn't even
Oh,
taste like
Lauren
it's.
could be gone here.
Oh,
Barge someone off the ball as the last man. Oh,
Graham Pole, legend.
yeah, Lauren may be lucky. Well,
Yeah,
was
Lauren
lucky.
had Lauren wasn't he like a boxer in real life? He was like a proper hard man. Like actually in real, yeah, could have kicked the shit out of you properly. Remember he had like a death stare. This is
Yeah, I
only
do remember.
4.5% for cider. That's pretty low, isn't it, for cider? No wonder it tastes like shit. Cider's usually quite strong in it.
No, Terry isn't playing Gary Smith. He is on the bench, so not impossible. He might come on for
He's
some
he's
minutes in this
playing with
game.
something, but it's not football. He's on the bench playing with something. Wayne Bridge is there too. Graham Pole being useless as per usual. Yeah, Teal floating the ball here, Craig. Oh, to Arca,
Oh.
but your goalkeeper stops it.
No, I haven't got him. I've got Atman.
Oh yeah. Oh, you had him at the beginning, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really to start with.
Here he is. Wood stretched to reach the pass. Is he going to score again?
Oh no, no,
He's
no.
chipped it left. Okay. And Poom caught it. Don't
I
pass,
think
Wood.
if you offered me now, no attacking returns tonight, but Atman Zedis kept a clean sheet. I
Yeah,
might
no.
actually take that.
He's not keeping a clean sheet. He can't keep a clean sheet, surely.
He could get his own 10-pointer. Well, I forgot
Dude.
when Lampard scored that Headman's clean sheet got wiped out. That makes me feel a little bit
Oh
better as
fucking
well.
hell, robbed. I've been so unjustified, man. Fucking hell, Edmund, where's my points? This game.
Oh,
Rigged.
Semedo off injured in real life. He's in my.
Oh, you're joking. I've got Semedo as
Yes,
well.
I know.
Right, kick Preston out the chat. Fucking hell.
Has he made it? I bet he ain't made it to 60 minutes either, has he?
Oh, you're joking me. He's actually gone off as well. Oh, he has on 61. On 61. So
Yes.
that's like my first points.
Yeah.
But I need him because he's part of the plan, isn't he? So I'm going to have to free hit. I hope he's not injured for long. He's useless, Semedo, anyway. I don't know why the hell have I got Semedo?
Oh, Enkelman's even saved the Van Nistelrooy shot now. Go on, lad.
What's David H? My sister told me cider is good for splinters. Whenever she gets a prick in her hand, she always puts it in the cider. Okay.
Semedo owners muddied, apparently. Oh, well, not if we've got a clean sheet locked in. Oh, wait, no, we've got away with it.
Adam Ings, he's made
by a
60 by
couple of seconds.
seconds. I mean, it's my only points tonight so far, so I guess I can't complain, can I? Was it bad injury? Anyone who's watching? Oh,
It's
it's a
funny how
hamstring
they've got
injury.
him.
On FOTMob, it says it's a hamstring problem, so that's him fucked, isn't it?
Yeah.
Peter Jones giving a card to right there.
I still can't get rid of him urgently because I've got Roberto Firmino to have to deal with, who I decided to get in from a minus 16. And then got told literally about 10 minutes after I locked in that he was somehow injured. No one mentioned it in any of the press conferences.
Yeah, well, I didn't take a minus 16, but I'd done the same with Calvert-Lewin. Obviously, I did wild card, bought in Calvert-Lewin, and Benitez is like, oh yeah, he might be injured suddenly halfway through the game week, and then it turns out he's out for about 4 months.
The Smiths, Craig, do you remember that famous Enkelman own goal? It wasn't an own
Shearer,
goal, no, didn't touch it.
Shearer's powered a header. This is the moment.
Ooh.
Oh, he's over the bar.
I'm not having that as an own goal. Melberg threw it back to him and he didn't touch it, so it should have been retake the throw on. Is that the rule? If you throw it back and no one touches it, retake the throw? He must have literally grazed his shoelace or something.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to score direct from a throw in, are you? If you throw it into goal.
So yeah, went down as an own goal, but I don't agree. Should have been retaken throw in.
Is Marcus Bent top
Please,
corner?
owners that went crouch, throwed it. Ooh.
And he's gone over the bar as well. He's been
I
the most lively of the forwards.
Because in some of Martin Sims pre-season, Crouch got 20 goals 3 times. I think he was actually top scorer in the league twice in the 20 Sims. I know that's not a massively high ratio, but 2 out of 20 is not bad for a mid-price striker, is it?
This is the variance that can happen in the game, but also with the slightly sort of lesser strikers. You know, you never know. One sim to another, they're just all over the place, aren't they? Crouch has got 20 for jumping and heading, and every single chance is a header from across. So you'd like to think he's going to turn up eventually. Shearer's washed, says Henry. Henry Sampson. Shearer's washed. I hope not. He's home to Norwich next week. I could not sell him this week. He's playing Bradford at the end of the day. So.
Massively stands out as the best captain, I think, next week. Especially because Arsenal got Man United, right? So if you've got Henry or Van Nistelrooy, that's not overly appealing.
No. Who extra? popular game week 1.
He's definitely the king A. Don't you score, Jess? He was the other striker I talked about numerous times. Oh, he has as well.
And he scored.
Oh.
I think I put you off, Jess, as well. I'm sorry, mate.
No, you didn't. It was I was in there was 3 of them. I was considering Tommy Smith, Jess, and One Chop. I couldn't resist going the player against Watford.
For Paolo.
And I think I saw some sims where Man City were more likely to score 4 or 5 than Bradford were. Bradford was purely a fixtures pick, hoping that they've got Watford next week, haven't they, Bradford?
Yeah, that'll be Bradford now. They've scored a goal, which is pretty unlike them. So they're gonna be sat back. Shearer's gonna get all the ball.
Andy Martin got him in. I saw him on his. I think he was on.
Oh, he did. Yeah, fair play. Went for the move on Jess. You're lucky he scored because he's probably coming off in the 60th minute if he hadn't. So yeah,
Bernard
nice.
captain. Bernard clean sheet wipeout. Yep, forgot to mention that.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for those in the chat.
Yeah, Bernard's had enough.
179.
He's had enough points. He's had enough. Darren Anderson. Wood's got space. There we go. That's the famous line that always tells you that they've got high off the ball. Wood's in space, or he found himself in lots of space. It drops that every time a striker with high off the ball has it. Get all those chances. It's a pity he can't hit a barn door apparently, but he's getting chances. Such a shitty game week.
Andy got Jess thanks to me, did he? Oh. you talked me out of it, and then you didn't talk me out of it. But
his Jedi mind tricked you there, mate.
Darcy K, is that the first open play goal for Bradford? I think it is. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it is. Ahmed, such a shitty game week. Not for most people in the first 15 minutes. It weren't. It was for me. So
I've only got 1 assist so far. That's all I got.
Oh,
and
looking for Desai.
And I think everyone's got him. So I've also now got a yellow card, like most of you lot. Brilliant. Just don't get sent off. At least he'll still play the second game if he gets sent. Actually, wait, it's 2 weeks, isn't it? Is it 10 days or 2 weeks?
Yeah, I don't know.
Captain, text me. I can't remember if it's 10 days or 2 weeks. But if they get a red card, and I don't know how long away the next game is.
Oh, who's this? Injury at Vicarage Road?
Not Petkov. For Ferreira. Albert Ferreira. He's gone. He's probably the best defender. So now they've got whoever that is.
Lloyd.
Come on, Shearer. Come on. You've got to make a mockery of that.
Captain said Bradford scored 3 last week. They did, but weren't they all headers from corners? Or free kicks.
High set pieces, weren't they? Yeah, to be fair. That was a bit of an anomaly game. They hadn't scored before that. It's 2 weeks, says David H. I don't know if the game's 2 weeks away. I'm getting worried now. Maybe you can get a red card and then not play. Can't be full 2 weeks away, surely. Miller's getting above Parla, down to Boxic. Powerful header from Boxic, and it's wide.
I don't know if anyone's holding Arsenal defenders still, or Clark's got off. Oh. Broncos at centre back again, is it?
He's visibly upset. 21 John Halls.
They didn't bring Van Bronckhorst on. They brought John Halls on to play centre back.
Yeah, he usually plays like left back or right back, and he's got some he's one of these players who's got a few 20s, but I don't know if they're in the right areas. I don't think he's that good.
John Shanley took a -4 for Desai. You won't be the only one, mate. I think that'll a reasonably common move this week.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry if they keep a clean sheet, and even with the yellow card, he's probably on bonus. So let's hope he gets 3 bonus points, and then obviously.
I said on the spaces earlier, I think you can bank clean sheets on this game, but I thought he was pretty good chance he'll get sort of around 10 points this game week. Desai.
Yeah, Chelsea and Man United this week are as close as you can get to assured. Just trying to jinx it for everyone.
Patrick Berger, another one of those midfielders who's got a knack for scoring, a bit like Ray Parler. Done
too much this season. I don't know if that was a free kick or not. That the Leicester scene, Nick Barmby, and Yussi doing what he does. Oh, he's parried it to Owen, and he sprayed it out to Partridge. Okay, interesting, interesting decision there. I don't remember Owen picking up a drop ball from a keeper and just turning and spraying it to the wing, but. Chadwick's gone past Hendry, and he's hit it hard and low. Is he going to score again? No, Enkelman's there again.
Potential super keeper game, this, isn't it?
Yeah, he's keeping the minute, as it says there. And they've not had an attempt yet. There you go. That's the tactics in play.
Yeah, 1 shot, 1 goal coming. I can see it now for Villa. I'm not saying they'll win or get anything out of the game. They might lose 3-1, but it just feels like one of those 1 shot, 1 goal games. United had a few of them last year, to be fair, I think. 'Cause I remember Bartes got a bit of stick, didn't he, on Discord and stuff for not facing many shots on target and always managing to concede.
Yeah. Oh, Saka's picked up a yellow card for the Arsenal game as well, so that's going swimmingly for
Yep,
me.
I've got him
Double
as well.
clean sheet and a yellow card. Brilliant.
The donut being useless again. He's not useless at singing though, Henry. If you heard him on the Masked Singer,
Mika
he was a
Hyde
very
with the
good
free
singer.
kick.
If you heard his version of Sweet Caroline, I was quite impressed on the Masked Singer.
When I worked for BT Score Zone for a while, I had to sit in the green room when I was doing some of their fantasy stuff with Jules, and they'd have loads of, obviously, the pundits in there, and Michael Owen was quite regularly in there. And although he's obviously the most boring commentator in the world, when he was like just being himself in the room, he actually seemed like quite a laugh. He was checking out Jules's arse, and he looked over and winked at me at one point. I'm sure he won't mind me mentioning that. Yeah, he seemed like he was all right in person. Tim Sherwood was there. He was a prick as well in real life.
Did he have his gilet on?
Hey?
Did he have his gilet on?
No, he didn't. Jennis was there. He was actually quite cool. Harry Redknapp was there. He was a legend. I've met quite a few people when I was doing that job. I say met. I've sat next to him in a chair, scared to talk to them in case I thought I was bugging them. But it's funny when you hear their talks between themselves. Robbie Savage as well. Everyone just took the piss out of him like they do in real life in the room. It was funny. It was actually after he just watched Lucas Moura play in the Champions League, and apparently during the game he was saying Lucas Moira or something like that, and he came in. Oh, he scored.
Sorry to interrupt. That was James Scowcroft. Oh, it's been disallowed.
Apparently, I didn't watch the game, but apparently Savage was saying Lucas Moira. So when he came into the green when he was talking, he was like, "Fuck's sake, I'm getting all this stick on Twitter for calling him Lucas Moira. That's just my accent. I'm just Welsh. It's just the way I say it. Like I can't believe everyone's saying. I know it's Lucas Moira. I just can't say Moira." And everyone was just winding up. It was pretty funny.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I was going to be one chop then. This Man City midfield is an absolute shambles now, isn't it? Well, in terms of names.
Oh, did Lever just come on for Svensson, did that just say?
Yeah, Svensson got injured.
Oh, that's brutal. Before half-time, a lot of people have got him.
Yeah, their midfield now is Flitcroft, Lever, and who's the guy on the left wing? The God player? Sherman? Hopkins. Yeah. So it's in name value, the Man City midfield is not very good, is it?
No. Yeah, I don't know if he's a God player. I just remember Captain saying he was all right. Svensson, yeah, that's brutal.
We've got to half-time.
Svensson. I'll never get old with the on and off. There's so many on players in this. I love that.
There we go, Luke. Both of us have got to half-time. No goals between us. Probably partly due to the fact we've got quite a lot of similar attacking players.
Yeah. Is this some sort of jinx coming on here? Because normally by now I've got about 20 goals.
Yeah, you'll refuse to come on again, won't you, if this is the consequence?
I will. I'm getting scared now. I've got literally one assist. Who else? I can't remember if I've got in my team. Captain, if we bring up our team. Oh, they're there, actually. I can see.
Yeah.
What have I got then? Headman clean sheet's gone.
We actually went identical with Captain, Vice, and Emergency.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's because we're smart, you see. Although it's not working. What have I got? I've got a Larson assist, Shearer blank, Viduka blank, Nolan blank, Carboni blank, Petkov blank, Burton O'Brien not even playing. Desai yellow card, but on for a cleanie. Tarico conceded already. I think he has, hasn't he? Yeah. Babayaro clean sheet, and Headman's conceded as well. So who's coming off my bench? Oh, Hendry at the moment is also doing nothing. So brilliant.
I've got the clean sheet for Matt Zedis.
which is definitely not lasting, is it?
So here, Mekiog, Desai, Issa. I've got 4 clean sheets, and that's it at the minute, I think. And a couple of 3-pointers in midfield because Till and Carboni are both going to get on for 3 points.
What is Thierry Henry doing? He just needs to shoot.
His name's not come up.
Oh, I've not noticed him once.
I actually don't remember seeing his name once in that. I'm sure that's a little cue to Panda to interfere with the comms a little bit and drop his name in there at least.
Yeah. To be fair to Captain, though, he's got
his nose or something, couldn't they?
Yeah, I do think though. I don't know for sure. Obviously, he can speak for himself, but there's only so much you can do in terms of comms. So it might be that Henry has done something, but it wasn't something that he noticed or something that he could fit in that was worthwhile. So
Pete Carter, 1 assist and a booking, same as you, Luke. I'm sure that's pretty common. I think a lot of people.
Who's got 1 assist and 1 booking? Yeah, snap, Peter. Oh yeah, we knew from the international. This is Ryan Nurse. We should have known from the international selections that Svensson would get injured, but I picked him anyway. I did notice someone say he wasn't in the Swedish team. So yeah, I guess there was kind of a little bit of a clue there, but it's hard to take that on board because sometimes the international selections are a bit random.
Well, apparently Good Johnson then I don't think was in his international squad either. So
Oh,
that's a sign that something's going to happen to him in this game.
oh, okay. He's on
There's
an
a
orange flag,
there's
isn't he?
something to
So
watch out for second half. To be honest, I didn't really look that closely at the international squad, so I can't really comment on that. I didn't look to see who was in and who was out.
no, that's too much overthinking for me. I was just like, whatever. 14 goals, quite low. Yeah, hopefully we kept you entertained with my stories about Michael Owen and his perviness.
And Jules Breach's rear probably.
I mean,
You'll have
she's
people googling all sorts now, won't you? During half time, while they're waiting for their pie.
yeah, she is nice in real life though, in more ways than one. She is very nice, and she's tiny. If you hadn't guessed.
We didn't read through the halftime scores. I don't think we normally do, but I don't think we desperately need to tonight. I think most people are fully aware of.
I can't even see them anymore because
No,
I've
I've
got our
still got
teams up.
the team sheets up at the moment. Some ownership stats we can read out. And Angel still 30% owned, if that's accurate at the bottom. They just went through. I'm surprised by that a little bit. I thought he would have been person number one to be dropped for most teams this week if you had him, but he's still in 30% of teams there.
Who is that? Sorry, I missed the name.
That was Juan Pablo Angel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hangover from. He's been consistent, to be fair. I think it's only the week I bought him in. He's done nothing, and then this week, so probably a bit of element of dead teams as well. Because Villa had a good start, didn't they? It was Martin who possibly pointed out the Svensson thing. Yeah, man on Martin, fair play, good spot. Although there is still some time before the next game week, and he might just not have been picked for international for the reasons I just mentioned, and then suddenly he could be fit and play the next one. So you never know, you could get lucky. How many away goals have there been? I'm always interested in that. Okay, so every home team has scored. Standard champ.
I don't know, Norwich haven't.
Apart from Norwich, yeah, that was probably the one team you'd say are going to struggle to do so. And away teams, Liverpool, Ipswich, and Leeds. You'd pick Leeds to score for sure.
Liverpool attack for attack. That's not unsurprising, is it?
Yeah, so it's going, to type in terms of sim data and the averages for teams, I would say at the moment. Just need a few more goals.
Ipswich goal, maybe, isn't it? That's a surprise. The only one, really.
Yeah,
you probably would have put Man City to score. Maybe Tottenham, maybe Middlesbrough.
Yeah, still got some time. I need Nolan to wipe Leeds clean sheet. I don't think it's going to happen, but that'd be ideal for me. Pedro Neto replaces Hwang in the 75th minute, I've been told, by Fantasy Football Scout, just for your info. And Nikita's on for Cedric. Interesting. How are Arsenal lose? I mean,
there's the ownership. Yeah, there we go. 31% Angel. Viduka has massively climbed. When I got him in on wildcard, I think he was only about 5% owned, and that was only about 3 weeks ago. And he's up to 18 now. So that's Van Nistelooy at 40-odd%. I think Henry was third on the list for ownership, and Viduka quite high now as well. So that's interesting that those three, obviously, no one's going to have all three of those in the same team, are they? I wouldn't think. I'd hate to think what the rest of your team's looking like if you've got Henry, Viduka, and Van Nistelooy as your three strikers.
I don't know. It's not even possible, is it? And literally have to be 4.5s all over. Yeah. I suppose someone might have done it.
David H has mentioned all three home teams are playing three at the back, the ones that are conceded. Don't know if there's anything in that. Might be coincidence.
Well, it's coincidence, isn't it? But generally, three defenders at the back's bad in this game. You want 4 or 2 for the match engine when you're under human control anyway.
I didn't know that until obviously you started sort of explaining that sort of thing. I quite regularly played three at the back in this game when I was a manager.
Yeah. It's the reason is because the man marking's good, and when you play three at the back, it doesn't handle it well. And because every AI team basically plays 2 up front, you barely ever have one that has 1 up front. So it's not.
I used to play 3 defenders and a 2 outside ones, man marked with strikers. That's what I used to do. I think you played the sweeper, but not obviously on the line further back.
Yeah, it can still work. It's just the engine prefers it. But
I used to be really cheeky and play a DM with the 3 at the back as well. Ibrahim Saeed normally, if I could get him.
Of course, yeah. Absolute god, man. So I got 24 for tackling or something in the background. Yeah, he basically never plays below he always plays like a 7-8, usually ends up with like 7.9, sometimes over an 8 average rating. Yeah, he's great. He's really good. Having said that though, the very, very top cheat tactic in the game, at least that some guy has been sad enough to go through, he's like set up some perfect conditions, like he plays with a specific team in like, I don't know, Argentina or somewhere. And he's literally run the team through for like 40 seasons playing one tactic and never changed it. And then he's done that with every tactic that anyone's ever submitted him over the course of 20 years. And there's one particular cheat tactic that just basically wins. Because in this game, it's also thought that if you play the same tactic all the time, that eventually it will start to go stale and you have to move it. That really came in later champs. There's not really any evidence that actually occurs in here, because that one tactics will win the league literally 40 out of 40 times and score over 100 goals and concede only 10 using Whitbob. And the actual best cheat tactic on the stats does play 3 at the back, but they all play zonal. And that's, you got to remember that what you see on that actual screen is obviously not what's happening when they do the Whitbob off the ball, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cheating. It's not really 3 at the back without Whitbob. So still applies for non-Whitbob tactics that you don't.
I never really dabbled with all those random ones. I played the CF Iodine one a couple of times.
Oh yeah, that's quite a famous one. That's all right, but it's nowhere near the top one.
I've never really tried to. I didn't even really download the pack. I think I did, but couldn't really be bothered to try all the ones out.
It's just outright cheating. You literally score 100 goals every season and stuff. I'll try to bring up my game in the background because I have got them downloaded. I can remember if anyone wants to play the game, I can try and find some of the tactics that are God mode if you just want to kick back and win very easily. But it's pretty boring.
Yeah, it feels a bit cheating, doesn't it? If you, I don't think you can really celebrate getting promoted when you're playing that every week.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Does it even matter which players you've got if you play one of those tactics? If you've got Whitbob on,
not particularly. If you play the best tactics, you'll just do fine. Obviously, the better players make it better, but it barely makes a difference. So the second best tactic, which I really like, is 3-4-1-2 Jack. It's called. So you have a look on that 3-4-1-2 Jack with Wob. It plays 3 at the back, and that is absolute God mode. Like you'll win most games like 7-0 quite comfortably. But the very best in the game is called 2-6-2 MMJ, and it plays 2 central defenders, 1 DM, 5 in midfield, 2 up front. So you've literally got, and the DM's got an up arrow as well. So you've literally got 2 players at the back. Like doesn't even bother defending. Yet you'll keep 30 clean sheets plus in a season. Crazy how the engine's so dated, but so fun.
262. That's a local bus for anyone who used to live in East London growing up. That's what 262 means to me. It's a bus. It's not a ChampMan tactic.
262.
Yeah, I grew up in Newham, so that's where that was a popular bus in Newham.
Well, thanks for that insight. Cheers. Any more buses you know the name of, or
173? That was the other one. That was the rival bus.
Oh, it's a cracker, that one. Yeah, I love the bit of
173 weren't good though. It was only a single decker bus. The 262 had 2. You could sit on the top deck on the 262.
Yeah.
So
massive upgrade. Yeah, all about that.
This is as bad as the Shimpad chat me and someone had the other week.
Anyone want to discuss any more vehicles, or we're going to chat? Wolves clean sheet gone. Oh, fuck off. I've got double Wolves as well. Are you joking me?
We've got some Ado locked in, right?
I've got some Ado locked in, yeah. Oh, mate, this wild
I've got
absolute tragedy. And who scored? Fucking Pepe. Come on.
Pepe and Nketiah assist.
Oh my God, the most pointless goal ever. Oh, that's terrible, man. Literally like wildcarded to get double Arsenal and double Wolves defence, and they've got no clean sheets between them over 2 weeks. So that's great. That's fantastic. Joe Finley Badder, congrats, Pepe, captainers.
I think I actually mentioned him somewhere as a player to watch earlier in this season. I actually mentioned Semedo as well on one of the very early Man On pre-season pods that Semedo was someone to watch this season as a cheap defender. Might have to delete that video. Don't want me suggesting that.
I did the total opposite. I tried to tell everyone Semedo was terrible after he getting shipped from Barcelona because he was just poor. And don't know if anyone watched. I mean, it was against Bayern Munich and it was against Davis, to be fair, but he got absolutely destroyed in that game, and they basically just never wanted to play him again because he was shocking. But he's done all right since. He was very poor to begin with. He's a really good dribbler, and he's good, like as in dribbling on the ball, but yeah, he's not really great in the decision making, and he's not that great defensively. But Lage is a good coach, isn't he? He seems to be able to cover for players' deficiencies. There's quite a lot of coaches out there that I just really respect that can just put any old players in there and sort of make it work a lot of the time. Ralph Hasenhüttl's another one, I think, decent at that. Robin Wells
likes the ChampMan tactics chat. He's never used Whibwob. Wants to know a bit more about Whibwob.
Oh, we'll bore everyone else in the chat, Jack. Just DM me. It's with the ball, without the ball. It's short for, and in your tactics screen, you can. You probably may not have even noticed it, but you can move players' positions
Within the 9 boxes when you've got the
yeah,
ball. Yeah.
exactly. Pepe captain as likely as Lampard. Yeah, Marky Sharky, you did it though, so fair play. Don't talk about Scottish football, Stephen Hamilton. That's not allowed here. Or is it Champions League? Rangers goal disallowed. It's not
Is it right
Champions
if you
League.
don't use Wibwob, if you don't sort of move players yourselves in the boxes, that the opposite winger doesn't really attack the back post and stuff? You don't get enough
Yeah,
players in the box, basically, isn't it?
it's terribly set up. Yeah, it's bad. It's not good. But it's also really bad for like pressing and stuff. They don't ever put the defenders high enough up the pitch. So even though you've put on attacking mentality and up arrows and stuff like that, if the ball's like in the opposition's area, obviously in real life, Man City defenders would be either on the halfway line or above it. Whereas here, they like just still sit quite deep, and it just allows teams to counter on you all the time. They should really have had them pushed up a little bit more. Gary
Can't
Smith, I
imagine
need.
where Sean Gregan's standing for Watford.
Yeah, God knows. Robin Wells, he plays the game a lot and uses that. He says that 226 MJ thing does concede a lot of goals if you're not careful. Okay, fair enough. I've never had that experience, but I haven't
Just
used
get
it
on
that
Joe
often,
and
to be fair.
Southgate, right? Or Terry and Desai, he'll be fine.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't really tend to try and use them, but it did seem to come top. Gary Smith, I need it. Send me a DM, my friend. I've got you a link to every decent tactic.
I did once try and set up my own when it took me about 4 hours just fiddling around with those boxes in every grid in attack and defence to try and get people where
4
I actually
hours.
wanted them. Yeah.
In some of the football managers, you can spend 4 hours doing it, and this
Mhm.
take you 4 minutes. Yeah, but I know what you mean. You can move them to every edge. When you do the Wibble, when you do it yourself, which you can do, if you choose the box, you're supposed to just put all the players around the edge of that box, basically. Apart from the very top one in near the goal, where you literally just put all 11 players like in the goal, pretty much. And it's the same for the defensive box in front of you. Every Wibwob tactic is funny. If you click on like the goal, as in when you're without the ball and they're going to shoot against your team, you look at how it's set up, and all 11 players will just be right in front of the goal line, literally like that classic. Why don't you just put everyone just standing in front of the goal so no one can score? It's pretty much that. We've kicked off again. We kicked off. Oh
A
my
few
God.
changes. Blackburn seem to have gone more attacking than they were against Leicester. Everton have probably gone back to normal, I would guess, at home to Ipswich. They've calmed down a bit. And Coventry have decided to have a go second half, at least for now, at Chelsea. May mean more space for Chelsea to attack. So it could be a good thing for us with Carboni captain. If Coventry are going to attack a little bit more. I haven't done a lot, actually. I haven't seen Headman's name, really. It's not like he's probably not on for any save points, even at the moment, based on what we've seen, I don't think.
Steady. He's getting a couple. Don't worry about that.
Might do now. I say they're more attacking. So Robin Wells, 4-3-0-2-1. That makes sense. 3 DMs. Yeah, I've seen quite a few people play with 3 DMs. Seems quite a popular formation.
The M's overpowered in the game. It's too strong. Like you said about Said getting high ratings and stuff. You get Gattuso and people like that, and you play them in DM. It's just such a good position in the game. If you get 2 or 3 of them, the engine struggles with it.
Mark Dorney's just mentioned that Pepe and Nketiah are both on 0.0% EO tonight.
Fair play.
Can't captain. What's going on? We had
booked.
like 3 goals in the first 90 seconds of the first half. We've not even had an attack in this half yet.
Jimenez just got booked. Brilliant.
Lovely, yeah.
Sorry, can you even see my phone? I just did the classic. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Can you see that? Anyone?
Not quite. I
A little
can't.
blurry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. It's just in a group chat, and it's just someone puts Jimenez booked, and then you just get a pop up, and then the next message I get is stupid fucking cunt. Pure rage.
The amount of frustration people get for losing 1 point, it's not really worth it, is it?
I know, it's fucking classic. I'm just here for it. Like,
I do love the outrage of losing 1 point.
Yeah. Oh, someone scored. Delaney with it.
Leicester, I think.
It was Delaney. Oh my God, he's gone mental. Goal and assist for a defender. You are loving life if you've got him. Top Guns logo. Yes, that's me, Gary Smith. That's me.
Right back change. That's what you need to do with your 2-0 down. Change the right back.
Shermanator's got a yellow.
So that was Henning Berghoff. Anyone that got him in on a free hit or something. Cheap defender. He's now gone off as well. Pre-60. Lucas Neal on. I think I saw something. Was it Rory talking about starting Lucas Neal? He's on now.
Oh yeah, yeah, and he's on set pieces and penalties. So Rory's in the know. He's one of the cheaters. So he's a goal's coming. For fuck's sake, Jimenez, my man. Oh right, yeah. I should stop. I hate it when people talk about FPL on this, and here I am talking non-stop about FPL. I need to stop doing that.
Middlesbrough change. I imagine that's a straight swap in centre mid. Marinelli for Greening.
Marinelli for Greening. Okay.
They've got more attacking Middlesbrough for 3 minutes and decided that Marinelli's not good enough, despite giving him an up arrow every other week to do exactly that.
There we go. Partridge with the free kick. He's taking set pieces. Nice. Ramberg.
There's more goals in this game. Bolton Liverpool's not going to finish 1-1, I don't think.
No, you wouldn't have thought. Come out as pear treat. Obviously, Sturridge goes mad a week after I sold him.
Pep Talk's got Delaney in draft, has it? Have you, mate? Yeah, I've got Thierry Henry in draft. Pep Talk, and in the actual game.
This is ChampMan. Love that. This is Sparta.
I can't blame you for selling Sturridge, Ryan. The only good thing about maybe having a Leicester players, I think they've got Watford at home in a couple of weeks. That'll be a big test of how you feel about this game if you're going to transfer in Leicester players to play Watford. Obviously, Joey McAnuff might be back by then. That's probably not the worst sort of mid-term move. Oh, goal Rickard against John Halls.
Oh, Rickard, there he is.
Pep Talk, he's in my draft team, mate. I've got Rickard in that.
Yeah, Rickard's so good, isn't he? Need to get him back pronto now. They've got the terrible two up front.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard one now. If you want Van Nistelooy and Viduka, can you get Rickard as well? That's probably a step too far, isn't it?
Sorry, I was listening to Gary Smith trying to tell me DM me. Let's go again, mate.
If you are set on having Van Nistelrooy and Viduka for the foreseeable future, sort of the next 10 weeks, affording Rickard as well.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? I think you do it by not having Van Nistelrooy and you have one of Chadwick and Veron and just hope he can get close, but it's going to be scary with them games for Van Nistelrooy.
Well, I could move Viduka to Larson and then afford one chop to...
True. You run the risk of the Aymar, Keane, shafting, but it could be worth it. Libra's got a chance here. I fancied Sunderland for this game.
Yeah, come on, Issa. Let's hold that clean sheet against Wood.
There's Teal. I've still got 1 assist. Fuck's sake.
I've still got nothing.
I shouldn't moan then. There's always someone worse off. See, there's always someone worse off.
No, I don't think there's anyone worse off than me tonight. I don't think. I'm still hanging on for that Matt Zedek.
And you sold Christie as well. You sold Christie.
Yeah, couldn't have got much worse, right?
No. John Shanley, Edgar Davidson, Roy Keane, CDM, double pivot in.
I got told off on Twitter last time I was on as well for laughing at other people's misfortunes. So at least I'm laughing at my own tonight to balance it out. So
he's not laughing at other people's misfortune, guy. We're just laughing to make it fun for you. Calm down.
Arthur McCain went for Benjamin over Sturridge. That was always risky. Benjamin has started a couple more games recently, I think, but
yeah,
Howard was he? There's Good Johnson.
Trevor Benjamin is
having a shot there, is he? Is this the injury coming? No.
Edmund has parried it. Trevor Benjamin is a god in one of the versions when he plays for Cambridge. I can't remember if it's the same one as I think it's the same one as Yava. I can't say his name. Javier Saviola. Javier.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gary Smith, Twitter is shit. Don't worry, Gary. I will. I've seen you follow me. I will DM you. Just I can't focus on 9 things at once at the moment. But we'll do it in a bit.
Little change that no one cares about just went through. Oh
Christie
no!
On a hat trick. You're kidding. Over the bar.
Yeah, I think Bothroyd just came on for Thompson for Coventry, so I'm guessing that means Joachim to right midfield. So no one cares. Maybe David Gills with his 4.5 million team might have Bothroyd knocking around. He might be the only person that cares about that, I think.
It's the equivalent of Pepe and Nikita coming on.
Good news for his team, though, Wood be coming now, isn't it? Because I'm guessing a 4.5 striker was quite hard to get. What's happened there? That ain't Hippier, is it? Oh, Kirkland.
He's bought down. Kirkland's brought him in down in the area. Oh, it's a penalty.
Red?
Peter Jones turns it down. He's waving for Rambo to get up. Diving, little bastard. Who's text me? No one uses text. I'm always is that? Do you do that? Like when you actually get a text message on your phone, you always like instantly think it's some sort of scam because no one ever uses text messages anymore.
I get flood warnings by text.
Okay, interesting.
My area is not actually that really well known for floods, but I still tend to get. Is that Leicester again? Nozzy, is it?
3-0 to Leicester. Are you joking? Blackburn.
Jesus Christ.
Blackburn doubles in the mud.
Another part of my minor state, wasn't it, to get Weatherall in? So Christie out, 2 goals. Weatherall in, 3 goals conceded.
Brilliant. And that's a Sturridge assist. Did someone say they sold him? He's on an absolute haul as well.
Mhm.
Christ alive.
Absolute shambles, this. Go on, one shot.
No, don't go on one shot. Don't go on.
I'll have
There
to
he
save
is.
point instead. Save point.
I can't wait to go in Discord later. This is going to be full of rage. Fuck all's happened with any popular players anyway.
Come on,
Steve
they need to
Hamilton.
keep their
Jimenez
clean
was.
sheet. Oh, Huckabee's gone off for Dion Burton.
Oh, Tieto's not playing. Dion Burton's got high penalty stats. He could have taken it off Tieto, but Tieto's not playing, so no one cares. Carry on. Jimenez was but for taking too long to leave the pitch when subbed. Wasn't even him getting subbed. What? Doesn't make any sense.
Lucky he didn't get sent off as well, right? Oh, Lacazette's just scored.
Oh, I don't have him either. This is getting worse. Don't tell me. A lot of people did get him.
Wasn't it was Jimenez earlier in the year, wasn't it? It got booked about twice in about 30 seconds for blocking a free kick.
And
I think
Tierney
we should be grateful for he didn't get sent off for getting booked twice for.
Tierney's gone off injured as well, and I've got him. Are you joking? That's Semedo and Tierney. Oh my god, my luck in FPL is shocking, I tell you.
Oh, chance for Newcastle. He's missed it, Cole Court. Surely not Peggy. He's not going to get another home clean sheet, is he?
Peggy, yeah. He seems to be churning them out. I don't know how he's terrible.
That'll be 5 clean sheets at Bradford in the first 8 game weeks. Having been the team, I think, in the pre-season sims that conceded second most goals on average. I think
That's
in 5.
mental. That's absolutely mental.
They signed a defender? They haven't, have they? They was all already there. Brooms and the who's the midfielder with 4.5? It's them two, isn't it?
Gunnison, yeah.
Yeah.
Arfiak said ghost. It sounds like that asphyxiation, like when people put themselves in cupboard and tie themselves up and have a quick one. That's what that reminds me of.
55 minutes sub at Arsenal.
You guessed it, oh dear. Who?
Henry, innit?
Oh my days. Henry, he's taking the piss. He's taking the piss.
That means no bonus points then, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
1 point for Thierry Henry against a goalkeeper with 3 positioning and 7 handling.
Oh, sorry if you own Henry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Henry.
He's got to go next week now for Shearer. I was weighing it up. He'll probably score a hat-trick against Man United next week, won't he?
Probably, yeah. Pepe got the assist as well. Fucking can't write it. So I get 2 injuries. Oh, forget FPL is shit anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Henry on 55. Oh, someone's now said it could be a Sarr own goal. I fucking hope not, because I got him as well.
I've got him as well.
You must be joking. It's the worst night of fantasy ever.
Yeah, I've got him as well. Worst game week of fantasy ever in all games. It's all going wrong in all games.
Yeah, Fantasy Connexton. So treble Bradford and Coventry defence would have actually been better than Chelsea and United treble, you're saying? Apparently so. Apparently so. And it's gone down as a lacquer assist and an own goal for Sarr. I think people are saying it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I've got him as well.
I give up.
Absolute disaster. Gary Smith's persevered on real season. I've had him pretty much most of that time. Gary as well, to be fair.
Stupid game, FPL, innit? Don't know why we bother. This game's much better. You get 1 assist.
Come on, Ahmed. 3 more minutes and then maybe make a goalkeeper change, Watford. Just get him through 3 more minutes.
Rage transfer from Henry to Shearer incoming. Yeah, Shearer's
done
solid
it's a
as
rage,
well.
I don't think, is it?
That makes sense anyway. Shearer home to Norwich, surely. Surely.
Johnson will probably score now as well, having just come on. You come Arsenal again. They'll start attacking now, and all their attackers will start touching the ball.
He's going to score 9 goals now. Oh my god.
Oh, Dennis Bergkamp. Possibly assist for Pennant.
Underside of the bar.
I don't know if he got the last touch before the goal. Could be Pennant. Yeah.
Oh. Sublime Bergkamp. That's still against Newcastle. Oh, I was going to say against Newcastle. It's not against Newcastle.
Good idea for Newcastle. 1-0 down, so they changed their centre back. Good one, with 2 strikers on the bench.
That Bergkamp goal against Newcastle, by the way, where he does the pirouette against Dabizas, surely that's the greatest goal of all time. It's so good.
What a Villa on here. Oh, just the wrong way around.
Alabama replaced Hadji. Okay.
No, the Dublin went off for Stone as well. So it's obviously...
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Pep talk said Shearer 2 weeks. He's done nothing. He wasn't playing Norwich at home in those 2 weeks, though.
Yeah, I bought him for this run of 3 games, and he's got. I think did he score in the he scored in the first one, I think, and then he's done nothing in the next 2.
They're all underachieving, aren't they? Shearer, Phillips. None of them seem. I know Phillips is not playing tonight, but none of them seem to be.
I don't know. If they're on for 15 to 20 goals, which is like the most you'd say, then they're only going to score in half the games, or we'll still be all right. We'll still be all right.
There's Jensen, quite a quiet night. I was expecting more from him in the other game, to be fair. No idea who Terry Dunfield is, where he plays. I'm guessing right back. Oh, no, maybe right mid.
Yeah, I'm not sure who he is. Omri bringing the team down, yeah, apparently. Pennant VC for the 4.5 boys, yeah. Your 4.5 team's already on a par with mine then, David, or if anything, probably beating it. So good stuff. Lacazette owns Henry.
Henry's having a Dwight York season 1 season, isn't he?
Yeah, imagine a world where that's true, where Lacazette's better than Henry. God, apparently it's.
I was telling someone at work about this, and they don't play it. I've heard me talk about it a little bit, and I showed him my team for tonight, and he goes, "Oh, he's an Arsenal fan as well. Like Thierry Henry must be amazing in this game." I said he's only scored 1 goal in 8 game weeks, and the guy couldn't believe it at work.
Christie again, they're getting involved. He's determined to get the match ball. Did he just slip that in to annoy you?
Let him have it.
Dunfield is a midfield right centre. The captain says if anyone cares. Oh, I cared deeply. Thanks for that.
Yeah, he's playing right. He'll be playing right mid now then.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Viduka been mentioned at all, Eric? I mean, I don't think he has. Where are Leeds? I've got double strikers that cost me about 30 million, and I've got 1 assist. So
they had a couple of chances, didn't they? First 15 minutes, Kuehl was mentioned a little bit, but I don't think they've really been mentioned since.
No. It's been a bit of a shocker, really. I mean, it's predictable in terms of the results-ish. I don't know if anyone had Leicester 3-0 Blackburn, but
looks like Forsell just made it past 60 if the timing's accurate. It was like 60:06 when that went through. Forsell off for Zola.
That's always the worry with him. He's always getting early subs. I think Man City to score a few more goals as well was obviously thought to happen, but the rest of them look pretty accurate to me.
Come on, that man. My only thing I'm clinging on to.
Stephen Clark's a Ziga. This tastes like apple juice. It's disgusting. It literally tastes like sugar-free for some reason. Apple juice. It's fucking awful.
Oh, chance for Libra, denied by Serini. Till's quite involved here, just not where you want him to be. He's usually a bit. I actually think he's more likely to score goals than Arca.
Maybe. He gets loads of assists usually, but Arca gets the odd free kick and stuff, doesn't he? There goes my double game week captain. Was that for sale? Jesus, you're a brave man. But I respect it.
I think they got their tactics wrong, Man United. Pinging it up to Nedved to win the knockdowns. Might not be the most.
This is just classic United. It's 1-0, 2-0. Van Nistelooy probably 90th minute, 2-0. Write it now. Oh, Tierney got cramps, so nothing to worry about. Okay, that's good. He is so injury prone, I always worry.
I didn't get him for that reason. I got Gabriel instead, but for that reason.
Yeah, I forgot to make my Sky transfer because I finished work and then came straight into this. I was supposed to bring Gabriel in. I haven't missed this transfer in Sky for years, but I've missed it. But luckily it's turned out not to matter, I guess, unless he got passes, then I'll be annoyed.
Semedo got 2 bonus points, Stephen Hamilton reckons. Clean sheet and 2 bonus points. Silver lining and all that.
Yeah, it could be. 6 doublers. Oh, well, maybe I'll get a return tomorrow, John Shanley. Fucking hell.
Depends, one of them might be Burton O'Brien. He won't get a return if he's one of them.
Yeah, not even on the pitch. This cider tastes awful as Luke swigs another drink. Yeah, well, it's the same one. I've had about 4 sips this whole time.
Another chance. Kevin Campbell's not had a shot, I don't think, and Christie's had about 8.
GX is on for Di Matteo. I'll just say, Captain, I'm not doing this again unless I get some points and some decent players score, because this is shocking.
Gudjonsson isn't injured yet, as far as we know, Mike Day.
What? Gudjonsson's injured?
No, he isn't injured yet. He's asking.
Oh, I was going to say.
Gabriel can make dreams come
Tier
true.
1 for
Yeah.
Gabriel. Oh, fuck. I should have done it. Oh, well. Owen tried a volley. Jääskeläinen saving again. He must be on a few save points. I've seen his name mentioned a few times. Maybe 1 or 2 anyway.
I'll rise above that joke pep talk. Did she have a song called Rise as well, Gabrielle? My
She
memory
did.
of Gabrielle
She
1990
did,
song,
yeah.
isn't it?
Partridge there. And it is at the corner as well. So
On all
free
the set
kicks and
pieces, is
corners
he?
for Partridge.
Don't know how
Yeah.
much he is this year. I'll have a look.
It's
I haven't
cheap.
really,
He's pretty cheap.
because he's been injured, I haven't really looked.
Yeah, I think he's played probably the first game he's available. Could be wrong, so should have kept that one to myself. He's a cheeky one to bring in, maybe. The Wally off. A lovely move from Coventry. Don't you think about it, Coventry. We need at least a clean sheet point here.
He's 5.5 Partridge.
Cheap, there you go. Look how happy you are. I've never seen a man so happy. You like that? He's liking that Partridge 5.5.
Yeah, well, I just made my move on that position to get Teal in, so I can't I can't do that now. I don't know what Liverpool's fixtures are, to be fair, either.
60, 11, 7. There's no such thing as can't. You can just -4 it next week in this game. Fuck Teal
Here's
off,
the
get him
striker
Partridge.
change. I think Shearer's going to change sides with that move as well.
He didn't
Because
go off, did he?
Aloy always plays left, I think.
Okay, good.
So Shearer's going to chance his luck now against the other centre back.
Okay.
He would have been playing against Brooms, so now he's against Gunnarsson. See if that makes a difference.
Well, that Portuguese bloke Lito came on for Sunderland, who
Or
signed
Woodoff.
did not play the game.
Woodoff for right Phillips.
The Woods come down.
What's that? Selakovic centre forward, isn't it? And White Phillips dip striker. That'll be.
Yep.
Selakovic
So.
up front. Fantasy Connection, can I play 11 defenders next week? Only get where I get points. I'd be more than happy, Fantasy Connection, to have 10 defenders of Van Nistelrooy every week. That's you can probably afford that. 10 premium defenders and Van Nistelrooy.
I see you, Pep Top. I see you. Hola, oi, 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 yeah. Wood chopped.
Loads of wood.
Yeah.
There's woods everywhere.
I've lost wood. Oh dear. Happens to us all.
There's Viduka.
Here he is. Here he is.
Might get an assist for knocking the ball down. Oh,
fucking Mercer. He must have a load of saves actually. Although I haven't seen him mention that for much.
He's probably
Larson.
on 1 point, I would think.
Go on, Emmerich. Maybury. Imar's taking the corner. Okay. Nice. Yeah, set pieces. Keep all these things in mind, guys. That's good. Bowyer's on the pitch and he normally takes corners, so Imar's taking them above him.
If they're close, though, it's not permanent, is it?
No. If it's close, it's not. I think Bowyer's 17. I think Imar might be 20 or close. He rises.
Oh, Regan. Oh,
how he hacks.
What's he doing that far forward? He's meant to be sweeper. What's he doing in the penalty box?
No, not Paolo. Oh, Flitcroft. I think he was reasonably popular actually.
Yeah, 5 million, isn't he? Come on, man. 66 minutes and a clean sheet still on.
I'm just looking through all those goals, the last few anyway, on the video printer there. I don't think anyone owns any of those players, do they?
Someone's still got Ricard.
Shearer, come on! Fuck's sake.
Peggy with his 13 for whatever he's got 13 for.
5th unbeaten game for Bradford, says Arthur. Is it really?
Yeah, that'll be standard for this week, John Chen, if Leandri manages to do something.
Southgate's on a run. Don't score. I've taken him out. Thank God. Jesus Christ. So Campbell heads the ball upfield. And that's that. Okay, thanks for the update.
He's been the worst, though, didn't he? I got him in game week 2 because that was the week Gardner. He got revealed that he was not playing. And Arsenal, I can't remember if they had game week 2, but they had what seemed like a fairly straightforward home game where the clean sheet looked absolutely nailed on. So I just went Gardner to Sol Campbell and then had to persevere. Oh, Till's injured now.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh mate. Well, at least you can get a Partridge now. It's all perfect. Positives.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Pirlo's beers, I hear you. He's saying he wants to swap Carboni for Aymar, not because I think
So
he's a better
my
player,
three
just because
moves
I
in
love him.
now, Luke.
I love him
So
too.
it was gonna be Terry to Babiaro, but I convinced myself to get Weatherall instead to a full Till. So that's obviously backfired. Weatherall's let 3 in, and Babiaro's keeping his clean sheet. So to a full Till, I did that. Now Till's got off injured, having contributed nothing, and then I took Christie out for one chop, who scored 2. So the
Oh my
-8
God,
couldn't
mate.
have gone any worse, really, could it?
No, it couldn't. No.
3 conceded, 2 goals sold, and someone injured. All part of the -8.
Craig, man, how do you manage it? You've got my luck in this game that I've got in FPL. I've got 2 injuries, a yellow card, and no clean sheets from 4. So that was good.
God knows who I'm going to get now. I've got 6.5 million to spend on a mid.
Partridge. I don't even know what Liverpool's fixtures are, but get him straight in. Don't mess around.
Oh, thanks, John Shanley's made me feel better. At least he's got 3 points because the clean sheet's locked in now. Maybe he might get some bonus as well.
Yeah. This game, you can get crazy returns. Like I said, we also have absolute shitter weeks where you don't have a return, but that's what makes it so fun. You never know what you're going to get. Liverpool well on top, apparently. Okay. This game is brutal. Never were truer words uttered, Ryan Nurse.
Robinson clean sheet banked for
Fair
his
play.
one owner, probably.
McAteer's got a yellow. That's one of the dead team guys. Suck on that, Pandin or captain. Whoever was got him, I can't remember which one.
Adam English, welcome to the club. He got Thielen on wild card.
Oh, no.
You probably got a better bench than me, Adam. At least this is your saving grace.
I think the wild card game week 4, which was popular.
That was
4.
me.
That's what you did. Yeah, got absolutely shafted. And the wild card this week's looking not particularly good either so far. Although Van Nistelooy's got an assist, has he? Yeah.
He wouldn't have been popular though on wild card, would he? With Arsenal away
I don't know.
next week.
A few people had him. Oh, Panda's got McAteer. Okay, so we can slag him off. That's fun. It's been a great goal at 1 in. Corner again. Shaw whipped in the corner. Okay. That's hardly
sure? Oh, he's Sunderland.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
Regen, Sunderland.
Not sure who he is, but Hardley's not. Is Hardley not on then, or has he got higher? He must have Hardley. Hardley.
Oh, the backup right backs just scored.
Oh,
He must have just
Dobson.
come on as well.
Reminds me of Dobby from Peep Show.
And there's your boy with the assist.
Who is? Who?
Emerson Tome.
Oh, I haven't got him. I wish I did.
But you talk him up quite a lot.
Yeah, I love
Understandably.
Tome. Assist, clean sheet, and he's going to be on for probably max bonus. What a guy. Adam English simply types, fuck me. Well.
He's got a yellow injury and no returns on wildcard. He's got a similar team to me, I would imagine.
Serenely washed. I'm loving Henri Sampson's comments. Everyone's just a player washed every 5 seconds. Dunn's replaced Veron. Clean sheet bank for Veron. Come on, congrats. Oh my God, captain trolling. 11.5 million. Yeah, it's 3 points. That's decent. That's better than any of my forwards.
I feel better about Gary Till now. 5 million saving for the same points.
This is fucking shocking. Nick Austin, define fun again. Did Lawson go off? I think he might have. Maybe he went centre back.
Joe Shaw, the DMRC Regen bought from Dorchester.
That's why I didn't know him then. Yeah, Regen. Veroff instead of Veron. Again, it gets me every time. Well played.
He's a sell. Well, you say he's a sell now, Veron. If you persevered for this long, you might as well carry on persevering because the fixtures from 10 are so good.
Yeah, they are.
To
be fair, they are. Is Carboni going to do anything? Because I hate captain and midfielder, and he needs to do something because this is depressing. Kills give it to Larson.
The other people you were considering ain't doing much either, so it's not like you've.
This is true. I should have captained the Chelsea defender. I knew it. Is Kill going to score again? He is going to score again. Harry fucking Kill. Are you kidding me? You got me a red card, and now you're getting a brace.
Amazing.
Oh, Larson got the assist. Yes, I got 2 assists.
It's amazing what happens when he plays in a better position, right? He spends all that time playing CM, push him up to AMC, and you get this off him.
Yeah.
You don't get this off Robbie Keane, do you, these braces?
No, not very often. Kill was class in real life, wasn't he? He got injury prone towards the end, but for a period he was ridiculous.
Alan Matardi, this entire night is now about praying Delaney keeps his mega haul. No, it's not. It's praying that Matzidis keeps a clean sheet.
He's already got a mega haul, to be fair. Even if they concede, you're beating virtually everyone, I would say, with that. Get in Larson, people are happy. Yeah, Larson assist. I mean, we're cheering. What's that? 6 points now for Larson. That is massive this week.
Right back change for Sunderland, for Middlesbrough even.
To pay his yellow card.
He got an assist tonight. We mentioned him, didn't we, on our pod earlier in the week that he was maybe underachieving. He's got the start of an improvement.
Fester's got a yellow.
Not been too bad for all those midfielders, actually. We mentioned Arca, didn't we? He's got a goal. Has he got an assist as well? I don't know if... No, he didn't get the assist for the second one. Just a goal to pay their assist. Still nothing for Stephen Hughes. He's had a shot this week. What was he on? One shot, wasn't he, Stephen Hughes? On two shots now.
Peggy asphyxiations there again.
Taking the corners, Stephen Hughes at the minute as well.
Nice. Gunnison heads the ball away. I wouldn't be surprised if he's on bonus again. 2-hole returns. How do you do it, Luke? Yeah, I shouldn't brag, should I?
I've still got none with 16 minutes to go. Not one attacking return yet.
Don't even know how that happens. This game. Wallace is striking the ball with fury every time, it seems. He had a hammer shot earlier or something. Corner taken by Gardner. Gardner and Pedersen are good buys, aren't they?
I think I've still got 3 clean sheets at the moment. I've actually got 4 clean sheets still at the minute. That's all I'm hoping for. Maybe I am going to stick with 5 at the back. You can trust the defence.
Oh God, you've done it. I've got the double Chelsea, but I think most people have. I don't have anything for any of my other defenders, do I? No. I don't have anything for the rest of my team. I don't know why I'm looking.
It'd be nice to actually get some returns off the Man United defender for once. It's been such a dead game. Maybe Echo could get some bonus in this one.
United are getting a clean sheet all day. All day. It was written.
I messed around with a free hit team and I was contemplating having 3 Man United defenders in it. Just for that reason. Just booking all 3. Problem was, I think I probably would have had Phil Neville as one of them, who obviously hasn't turned up.
Yeah. Went for the reputation boys this week. Gravison chips the ball. Christie in the area. Christie unleashes the volley. Are you joking? Have you sold a hat-trick, Craig? Is that what's happened here?
Hat-trick. For a -8, I've sold a hat-trick.
Sorry, Craig. He's put sorry, Craig in there. Oh, captain, man.
A hat-trick. I sold one for a -8.
I love it that captain sends you send captain your team, don't you, like 10 or 20 minutes before, so we can obviously put the team up on the graphic. And when he receives it at that point, you just know at that moment his heart just sank or he started pissing himself, one of the two, depending on what kind of character he is.
I could have been top 10 overall, I think, if I'd have kept Christie this week.
Jesus Christ, yeah, a hat-trick. 3 goals more than anyone. Unbelievable. Preston, ha, I want to die. Adam English. Someone's got Christie. We've got some love for Christie here.
It is a lesson for everyone in the chat. Don't go basically chasing returns against Watford and sell good players in the process. Well, I'm the case now for everyone, right?
It's a striker at home. It's always scary, and it's so scary. But sorry, I can't lie and say
I didn't look that impressive for this week. I quite like Ipswich defence. They don't seem that sort of team that regularly let 3 or 4 in.
No. Let's not pretend he was going to get a hat-trick. You know, obviously.
I saw Everton maybe scoring 1, and obviously being the striker who was in with a strong chance of getting that. But I didn't really see Everton scoring more than 1 in this game.
I thought they'd win, but yeah, 2-1 maybe. But yeah,
so I'm not the only one. Aaron Lager sold him on wild card. FPL Hayden's finally got Christie. Oh, he's timed that well because he's got in the week everyone's sold.
Christie owners must be in heaven. Is that a play on the word Christ? I'm going to assume so. Christie.
Yeah.
Don't sale players.
Don't go chasing Waterford. I need some TLC tonight, Davy Strom. I think, yeah, the good one.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Larson attempts to hit it in low. Oh yes, I've got a goal, Craig. Don't be ruled out.
Fucking Larson's had it. Them two have dominated everything, haven't they?
Oh wait, I've got a goal. I've got a goal and 2 assists. Do you know what? I was actually going to sell Larson this week if Keane was fit because I wasn't sure he was going to play, and that was how I was going to get my money by bringing in like One-Chop or Crouch to then improve my dog shit midfield. So the fact that Keane got injured has basically stopped me selling him because I couldn't sell him when he's playing Norwich if I knew he's going to start because the league basically confirmed he starts. Well, not the leak, sorry. The injury confirms he
David
starts.
Hayes has got Reed is in goal though, yeah, but Pullen's no better than Reed, so I don't think it makes it. It's not like they've played the shit keeper and benched the good one. They're both as bad as each other, aren't they? Those two Ipswich keepers.
Fucking knew I should have captained a vice captain to lead strikers. The thing is, I'd have done Viduka anyway, and he's done nothing. Christie again. Are you joking? Oh God, Christie's having an absolute worldie.
I'll let someone work out in the Panda. I don't know. Let's just say if I'd have just done the basic move this week of literally just moving Terry to Baviaro for no hit, I'd have been so much better off just doing
We
that.
do get so carried up in the old sim data and the stuff and get excited for doubles, don't we? But fuck it. It could have gone completely different.
Terry to Baviaro is massively the safe move. And I'd just have to play Nolan. I know you said to me it didn't matter this week, but I could have just played Nolan, took the 2 points.
Yeah, that's what I've done. He's going to get 2 points, isn't he? I'm gutted I haven't captained or vice captained Larson, but I can't do it when there's a double and I have Viduka anyway, so...
Yeah. I think that's going to always be the problem with him, given if you've got both of them.
Yeah,
Viduka's always going to be your priority, isn't he, to do something with?
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Carboni off for Gronk, yep.
Oh yeah, you called that one. Lovely. Captain off. Captain off in the chat.
3 points locked in.
How can you do Carboni and Carbone to Carbophone? Do the on to off thing? Fuck's sake,
that's
Carbone.
Desai to assist Good Johnson. Oh,
Hedman's there, of course he does, as it says there.
that
I knew I shouldn't have captained
This was the
Carbone,
game
man.
he had more chance to do something, wasn't it? I'm not expecting miracles Blackburn away.
No, I wouldn't have thought he's going to get anything there. This is going to be a
5 points. That was always the thing with him. I think it was 4 or 5 points or 20 with him. There wasn't really anywhere in the middle.
Fucking Carbone. Why am I captain the midfielder? I know not to captain the midfielder. I'm a twat. Should have captained Desai. Oh well. Oh well.
Carboffy.
Carboffy.
Drop again. How many players are there?
Fuck-offy.
Carbone in their name.
Let's talk about buses again.
I wish we'd hurry up and get Lars off. That's what we really want. Lars off.
Steady.
It's not going to happen, is it?
No, I fucking hope not. He's my only player. He's literally the sole point scorer. But what's he? Has he got? Did he got 2 assists or has he got 1 assist?
No, he's got
2 assists and a goal. Happy days.
Andrew Sherratt sold Christie for Crouch. Completely understandable move, right?
John Jacko, Luke's probably game week rank of top 20 here. You're having a laugh, ain't you? I think Larson's popular. Having a laugh.
Yeah, Larson was 4th. There he is. Oh no, it's points. I think he was 4th or 5th most owned striker. I think.
Okay.
James Mahoney's only got an RV Van Nistelooy assist. That's one more attacking return than I've got. 9 minutes to go.
What is Larson's ownership actually? Have we got it at all? Will it come up naturally?
It'll spin round on the bottom in a minute.
Yeah. So I know it's pretty high.
Striker change for Bolton. Wallace off for Bo Hansen.
There it is. 28% of the game. 4th highest owned player. So, seeing as though he's my only scorer, I don't think I'm top 20.
Did he come again?
Adam English is on no returns. I think he's 5th overall. He did his wild card this week as well, and he's got no returns. Harry Kuehl, get out.
What a run that is.
Are you joking?
Hat trick, is it?
Harry Kuehl. Yeah, and the assist. He got the assist as well. It's an absolute monster haul. And I had him at the beginning of the season.
I don't know. He got the assist for that because he went on to make. Don't tell me that's Larson again. Oh, Rio.
Oh, Rio got the assist. Wow. That's a bit of a haul for him then. Gets me a red card. He gets a hat trick, but I can't complain. Can't complain. I've got Larson.
Could we foresee him playing AMC tonight? We probably could have done if we probably could have predicted the up arrow, and if Keane was out,
we said in the Discord because I'm our centre midfield, Kuehl or Larson is AMC, and if Larson's AMC, then Smith would have been up front, and that would have been a sexier leak. So the fact they didn't leak that makes you think that that wasn't the case. But obviously, you can never be sure about that part. But yeah, Kuehl's obviously a good pick.
I hope this ain't Shearer. Oh, it's Gary Holt. Oh, that's Griffin into midfield then, is it? Foster at the back with Davies Ash. Both those centre-backs I joked about earlier, both now on for Newcastle.
Yeah. Davies Ash is decent, though.
Moyes got a Rio assist. Decent haul for Rio here. You could get double figures for this.
Any Leeds defender, you're doing well. Leeds are just such a good team in this. This is why I'd never wanted to sell. I mean, I know
Not any
Viduka's
Leeds
done them.
defender, Luke. Not Ian Hart.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yeah, Leeds versus Norwich. Even though it's away, they still put 4 past them. Leeds.
We just need Ian Hart to come on now for the 1-pointer. Give him a run up.
Oh God, Van Nistelooy. Where are we? 83rd minute. No. Henry slide tackle. Rocky Jr. Chadwick lobs it to Rocky Jr.
What's he doing in there?
He's gallivanting right back, mate. Okay, comes to nothing.
I think I had a game week rank last week of about 26. I think I jumped up from like 400 to 120th or something overall in this game. I'm back down to 400 again here.
Going by the chat and what he's just said about the Discord and everything, everyone's doing terrible though. So I think it's literally, I mean, no one's got Kuhl, have they? It's literally Larson and
Christie.
Is that it? Of like the popular players, a few clean sheets knocking about. That's about it for popular players, anyway.
Yeah, I suppose no one's got much out of Chelsea, right?
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
No one's got nothing out of Blackburn
Totally
so far.
forgotten who
Some people have got multiple Blackburns, haven't they?
Was it Zenden who scored for Chelsea?
No, Lampard.
Oh, Lampard. Zenden got the assist, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, so they've done all right.
Alexander Reynolds, Enkelman getting man of the match 100%. I'll put good money on it now that he won't get man of the match. More like to be Van Nistelrooy than Enkelman, I think.
Yeah, probably.
We've had numerous keepers make multiple saves and not get. Matzidis made 9 saves the other game week and didn't get any bonus.
Giggs is good for average rating when he starts, so I wouldn't
There
be
is
surprised
Crouch
if he's
with
in
a
the
shot.
bonus.
Oh, chance of Peter Crouch, 85 minutes in waiting.
Wow. First shot of the double game week for Crouch, lovely.
Don't think Jensen's had one either, has he?
Janssen? No, I haven't noticed him. Actually, no, he had a long shot at one point, I'm pretty sure.
Moyd's got Larson, Christie, and Rio Ferdinand.
Are you joking?
That's got to be game week rank 1, isn't it? I don't know who's captain.
There was another chap at the beginning who had 4 out of the first 4 returns as well. Greening to Boxic. Here he is. Alan. No.
Come on, Watford. 4 more minutes at Matzidis. Come on.
Leicester haters be tripping. Yeah, I think Leicester are shit in this game, but they're showing me.
Tommy Smith, the other player, almost got in up front for one shot. Ooh.
Oh, one wide. Adam English, you string of piss, Peter. I'm assuming he means Peter Crouch, but if you're called Peter, feel free to take offense.
Peter Carter's
Peter
got
Carter comes into the chat. Hart and Terry clean sheet looking good this week. Hang on, Terry was never going to play this.
More infuriating, loaded defender from a premium team that gets dropped for what looks like a banker clean sheet. Nothing more infuriating, is there?
Hayden on 4 clean sheets in Christie. Yeah, I'm getting ranked top 20. Jog on.
I think I actually want Chelsea to concede. I've only got 1. I think most people have got 2, right? Probably in my favour if Chelsea concede.
It probably is. So that means it's not going to happen, by the way your game week's going. Partridge involved again there. Andy G, the goal pro. If Chelsea concede, I'm deleting my team. Yeah, I might have to as well.
That'd be amazing. If I actually have to celebrate a clean sheet wipeout on this stream.
Partridge with the corner. Look at him. He's all over the comms. He's fucking top tier, this boy. Just you back in form. Do you see that? He's going to be man of the match then, and he will save bonus or whatever.
He'll definitely get, but yeah. He's not that many keepers that I think are reliable for both bonus and clean sheets in the same game. Bonus and save points in the same game. He's definitely probably him and Hedman are the 2 main ones, aren't they? And Sereni, to be fair, he's picked up a lot more bonus than I thought he would.
Yeah, Vesterveld's usually as well, but apparently not.
Ben Graham doing all right. 4 clean sheets, goals for Fanatza and Pedersen. That's probably a solid green arrow this week, I would think, if you've got that.
Yeah, yellow card for Southgate. I sold him, so that's good. What's he going to be on there with 3 goals conceded? Is that going to be 0 or -1? Yeah, 0. Yeah, 1 -1 for every 2 goals, isn't it? So yeah, 0.
Lampard done his bit. Off to a standing ovation there, the match winner.
Get him off.
You've got to rest him for the second game of the double, right? There's the
Clapham's on for Craney. Bring back FPL, says in his impression. No, we never get that low. Did it end 2-1 to Arsenal? I can't
What was
believe
that?
Lacazette.
Oh, yeah, it must be. Must have done. I
Was it
haven't
an own
looked.
goal in the end or not? It still
Do
says
you want to read
Lacazette.
out your favourite Henry Sampson line, Luke? It's one other one there for you if you want to read it out
What?
in the
Oh,
chat. Henry Sampson.
Henry Sampson, Southgate washed. Yeah, you're not wrong. He's actually been really shit for a few game weeks now, but you can't blame him
Where
'cause
is
he's
Kevin
playing away.
Nolan? He went off, I think, about 10 minutes ago, Arthur. So
Oh, did he? Didn't
he's
notice
currently,
that.
yeah, I think he got subbed off for McCann from memory, I think.
Brilliant.
When one's such good form because it's a game, then it's a game. We kind of expect this. They're obviously not fun. It's nice to cheer on all the attacking returns, but I think when you just do average, it's boring, right? You want the shit weeks to go with the good weeks. Oh, here comes Burton O'Brien for his 1 point.
Yes, he's on for my 1 point. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I had Henry with 2, so it's actually just cost me a point for him coming in. So brilliant. Assuming he's probably not going to play next week either. So that's actually a negative.
I don't think I left him first sub. I don't think I'm going to need him. Done as well as most of my starters, to be fair.
Ronald 9, just in from the pub. What have I missed? I'd turn around.
Carbone's 3 points locked in. Ronald, he's gone subbed off for Gronk after about 80 minutes. So you got 3 points locked in.
I'm deleting my ChampMan team now to concentrate on a 17-year stint in FPL. Yeah, fair play. Fotheringham in space again. Fotheringham was an obvious pick, guys. Why didn't we get on him?
2,
Someone's
3.
put Burton in the chat. They haven't scored, is he? I'm on the delay.
No, I think just faked come on.
Oh, okay.
I've still got 4 clean sheets with a minute to go. There's still enough time to wipe at least one of those out.
This is Van Nistelrooy time, innit? 90th minute. Yellow card for Duff. Brilliant. Anyone who went for him on a double? Enjoy that. It's not going to be 4-0. Lambropoulos with the
That
save.
might be enough to nick him a save point, I think. I'm obviously keeping a tally of his saves. It feels like it's 3 or 4, which...
How can Viduka have nothing in a 4-0, by the way? Fuck's sake.
He'll probably get man of the match now. He won't, will he? But...
Wouldn't have thought. Stamford Bridge, there's drama.
Did Johnson late goal? I'm calling it.
Gronkia heads the ball. Hedman did well to parry it.
Not a bad result for Hedman owners, only conceding 1, is it?
Oh, don't say Gronkia scores.
Stealing Carbone's points. Oh,
Hedman, there we go. That'll be the second save point. Standard fare. Isn't it standard or fair? Or have I made that up?
Of course we get 3 basic saves in the last minute to get him a save point. Of course we do.
Go on, Hedman. He's my second highest scorer now, comfortably in my team. 3-0 to Leicester, fuck off Blackburn. Yeah, I agree.
I don't think we're going to get any more goals here.
Annual holiday. If you don't normally captain mids, what's your preference? Home striker? Yeah, 100%. When do you typically go for a defender? I went Desai this week. That's probably what I should have done, and I didn't do it.
I'll be grateful though, because my only home striker this week was Thierry Henry.
Off to Old Trafford, you know the drill. Here it comes, boys. Lock in that Van Nistelrooy goal.
You don't always captain a home striker. I could have had 1 point from Thierry Henry.
Oh, here he goes. He's running with the ball. Don't even... Just close your eyes. He's fed Nedved. Okay.
Second assist.
Nedved seals the deal.
That's gonna
so that's 6 points assist. Yeah, 2 points playing, 8, and then probably max bonus. So 11 pointer. Captains to 22 if you went with it. Vice captain to what? What would that be? 11 half.
You called that literally, Luke, probably at least half an hour ago that there's going to win 2-0 and there's going to be a 90th minute goal. Don't say Man City are going to score. I need my clean sheet.
Petkoff, come on, you saved me the 90th minute last time.
Surely not again.
Come on.
Surely not again.
Oh, he hits the fucking... Him and Shearer have hit the woodwork about 4
crossbar times. Twice, I think. Now Petkoff's hit the crossbar in the 90th minute.
Oh, for God's sake. I actually thought that was it.
Don't go straight up the other end and score. No. I don't know what I'm going to do. If Man City score here, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, it's one chop. Not one chop. Anyone else?
Oh, clean sheet wipeout in the last minute.
Oh, Paolo one shot. Balls. He's popular. I ain't got him.
Well, I've got him, but I'd rather have had my clean sheet, I think.
Yeah, you probably would have. Petkov, what was that? I just missed that. Did he almost have a chance there?
You've been disallowed? No.
I don't know. I missed that. I just saw his name. I should have done Shearer to Petkov.
Has he hung on for
to
93
Petkov, to one
minutes
shot.
and then let a goal in?
Thanks, Craig and Luke. No worries, mate. We enjoyed it. Shame the game was shit, but we enjoyed it. I should have done Shearer to one shot. Damn it.
You want Shearer next week though, right?
Yeah.
Paolo.
Paolo.
I've been drained by that goal. 94 minutes here, 93 minutes he held on for at Matsidas.
Look at that. Everyone's buzzing for that last minute goal. Fair play.
At least I got an attacking return.
Yeah, Adam, you got a wild card and you managed to get a goal, so you can't claim that donut now. Ben Graham's had Matsidas as well. Yeah, you'd have preferred the Watford clean sheet. That would have been EO would be far less, wouldn't it? Yeah, to be honest, Watford were never keeping a clean sheet, but to leave it to the 93rd minute.
Pep
Game
Talk
was
had
shit.
captain. One shot captain for Pep Talk. I toyed with it, to be fair. I know you said to me earlier we don't really want to go into it with the same captain. I did think about switching to one shot and going all in on the.
Because I was tempted to switch to Desai, so we would have both ended up coming off Carboni, and then he'd probably hauled. I've enjoyed it, says Luke, with misery etched deep in his face. Yeah, you've caught me, Perlo. I'm lying.
There's enough Essex boys in the chat, Preston. Someone come and knock on my door tomorrow, yeah. Enough Essex boys in the chat. Don't be sorry, Jack. I did have one chop as well, so doesn't really do me any damage, but
4 clean sheets. Fair play. There are going to be some all right scores here. I've got 2 clean sheets from Chelsea, actually, yeah.
I've got 3. Issa, good again. I know Tom's obviously outscored him quite significantly tonight.
Yeah.
But...
Does the bonus come up?
Hello, Captain.
Hello. Can they see that? Can they see what we see? Or can they not see what we see?
I don't know. No, they can't.
Oh, right. Where does because I haven't done this before, does the bonus come up on the stream, or do I need to look on my phone?
No, you'll need to look on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Stream, but I don't think we need to. It's not the end of the world.
I can't see anything, no.
We'll just carry on talking like we know what's going on.
I haven't got notifications on for it because I turned it off for the stream. So if this bonus is coming through, I've got no idea.
I'm kind of on it.
All right, I'm kind of on it now.
None come through yet.
Has anyone got 0 attacking returns? We'd love to hear from you. I feel like a radio phone in. It actually does come on the stream now, does it? Points.
It might flash along the bottom. I think. I think you see it first on Twitter, but I think they do flash along the bottom. It's definitely easier to see on Twitter than when it goes on the bottom.
Well, I'm refreshing and nothing's happening. So
we haven't had them yet. Might take 5 minutes or so.
Bonus on the screen. I can't even see it. I don't know where people are looking. It's not on our screen.
First one is in. So here we go. Arsenal 3, Middlesbrough 1. 1 save point for Westerveld. Brad Jones, no save points. Just the Arsenal goalkeeper in their home game. 3 bonus points for Lauren. 2 for Parla, Pennant, Festa, Zepeda, Boxic, and Ricard.
Oh, they're good for all bonus, aren't they? Have you seen the shots? Middlesbrough had more shots than Arsenal. Yeah, lost 3-1.
What was Henry's rating? I haven't seen the shots.
He got a 6 and was subbed at 56 minutes.
6 at home.
Cheers.
Against the shit keeper.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Eddie McGee, 1 attacking return. It was 1 chop. Yep, same as me, pal. Preston Crouch, mega fraud. I'd like to think on our pod together earlier in the week that I sort of suggested I wouldn't go anywhere near Crouch.
I was very close to getting Crouch. I probably would have got him over 1 chop if I was going to get rid of Shearer or Larson. But we still got tomorrow. We have to remember that. This happened last time, like we talked at the beginning.
Next game's in, by the way. Bolton, Liverpool, 1-1. Obviously, full time. 2 save points for Yussi, 1 for Kirkland. Man of the match, Ricky Shimaka, 3 bonus points. 2 bonus for Jaskalainen, so that's 4 points of returns for him.
Wow.
2 bonus points also for Hippier and Heskey. Hippier finally rewarding people.
Yeah, getting a 9 away from home.
Got a shot in that game. 22 shots all in that game.
Wow. Okay. They're both attacking though, weren't they? So if any of them was going to happen, apparently it was this one.
Schumacher, his first step towards replacing Colin Cooper, right? Left centre back, 3 bonus.
Liverpool will sign him soon and then let him go.
Very rare, actually, bonus points for Bolton centre back. I think you commented before somewhere that they're not getting as much as they used to.
Yeah, I would have put Gardner down so he got an 8 and no bonus. That's just unfortunate. Jaskalainen with a 9. Heskey's got one as well. Hippier. Wait, there's 4 9s in the chat. Okay, yeah.
Bonus in for Bradford Newcastle. So 1-0, no save points in this game. So can't have been many shots. Man of the match, Steve Watson for Newcastle. Then 2 bonus for Brooms, Blake, Jess, Hoekstra, all obviously from Bradford. Then Stephen Hughes and Shearer also with 2 bonus.
Shearer
8
with 2
pointer for
bonus.
Marlon Brooms.
Oh, yeah.
4.5.
Well, Shearer got 2 bonus, so I shall take that personally.
Anyone that went on read to him this week over a 2-week move have pretty much made that back already, right? What's he got? 4 to Henry's 1. So
yeah. The real game's going to come tomorrow, though, isn't it? So Steve Watson gets man of the match, but yeah, they've all got 8s. A bit of luck there.
the Horizon, as I call it.
Yeah, the Horizon man of the match.
2 bonus points for Desai. Luke is in.
Oh, should have fucking captained him.
So 8 points. 1-0, obviously 2 save points for Headman. Man of the match, Zenden. So an assist and 3 bonus for Zenden. Anyone that went there.
Wow.
And 2 bonus for Desai, 1 for Gallas, Gudjonsson, Zola, and Headman snuck a bonus point as well away to Chelsea.
Brilliant.
So what's that? 4? Is that 5 points for him this week, Headman?
What's he got? 3,
2
4.
for playing, and then 2 saves and a bonus.
My maths is obviously struggling.
Yeah, I think he's got 5. That's only 1 less than Peggy, who kept a clean sheet.
No, he's got 4, isn't he? He's got 4. 2 points plus 1, 2 for playing. Yeah, then obviously conceded a goal. Oh no, you don't get. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking about Sky in the old days. Yeah, no, you're right.
So yeah, Peggy gets 6 for a clean sheet. Headman gets 5 for seemingly not doing a great deal.
I can't believe Babiara only got a 7. That's disappointing. But only 1-0. Headman's just unbelievable, apparently.
How many saves today?
I can't see it. Have they given the same screenshots? I think they've given the wrong screenshots there.
Here comes some more good news. You never guess it, Luke. Malcolm Christie's got man of the match and 3 bonus points.
Oh my god.
So 3-1, 1 save point for Reed. Obviously, Christie man of the match. Aletharopoulos, 2 bonus. Naismith, Unsworth, Weir, Campbell. I don't know, Kevin Campbell's got 2 bonus points. And then for Ipswich, Doherty and Holland also got 2 bonus points. I got 2 bonus points from Unsworth. Not too bad. What's that for Christie? A hat-trick and 3 bonus. What are we looking at there?
No, it's 4, 8, 12,
17.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah.
Yep, 17 and a -8 to remove him. So that's why I could have got 6.
You have to laugh. Who's got Zenden captain? Man on podcast? Zenden captain?
That might be Darren, probably.
Oh, you're fucking joking. He's
Darren has got
killed
Zenden
it.
in his team, and he's not got Carboni, so Darren might have done that as his only Chelsea player.
Oh, fair fucking play. You're on. If he smashes it next week as well, then you're absolutely laughing.
You can get on the stream next week, Darren, if you carry that sort of form.
Yeah, got tomorrow as well. Fingers crossed. That'll be a proper differential. I don't think he's owned by many.
So Leicester 3, Blackburn 0 in, 1 save point for both the goalkeepers. Small change for Lambropoulos, 3 hitters. Dean Sturridge man of the match, 3 bonus, and then Ashley Live, Matt Elliott, and Damien Delaney, all 2 bonus each. Shit show for Blackburn, really.
That is horrific from Blackburn.
2 points all round. What am I going to get from Weatherall for letting 3 in? 0 or 1?
You only get -1, don't you? It's -1 every 2, so you're on 1 point, yeah. Peter Crouch got an 8. Fair play to him. Look, he won 14. He won 6 headers out of 14. So
bonus for an 8.
Silver linings and all. He put a shift in. He had 1 shot on target. So
Man United in.
Marcus Bent, by the way, quickly 6 shots, 1 on target. So he was unlucky to not score, but apparently shit.
Oh, everyone's got bonus points apart from Hugo Ekiok. That's typical of my game week. So Man United 2-0. Peter Enkelman with 2 saves. Nedved man of the match. Van Nistelrooy only 2 bonus points. What a letdown for his owners. Only two bonus points.
Oh, he got a 9 as well though. Look, yeah, so just jamsy. Yeah.
And then 1 bonus point for Roque Jr., Sylvester, and Johnson. So all the 3 defenders I haven't got all got a bonus point. The one I have got doesn't get any bonus points. Giggs done. Enkelman and Barry Melberg all won. Decent. That's not that you play Villa defenders. Probably haven't even owned them, but
No.
probably wouldn't have expected Barry and Melberg to get bonus in this
Have you
game.
seen the shots from Villa?
Go on, how many? One?
Yes. No.
1,
No.
2, 0.
0-0. There you go.
What
Fucking
did
Villa.
Ekiel get as a rating? Why has he not got any bonus points?
He probably didn't have to do anything. Seven headers won. That's decent. Just didn't do anything else. But
Mark Viduka's chipped in with 1 bonus point. Look at this. Norwich nil lead for 1 save point for Mercer. Who's got man of the match, Luke? Kewell or Larson?
I can't get it up yet, but I'm assuming it's
Have a
Kewell.
guess.
It was Kewell, isn't it, with a hat-trick, surely?
Yeah, Kewell 3 bonus, Larson 2 bonus, and then 1 for Rogers, Mabry, Singh, Rio, Dewberry, Bowyer, and Viduka. So, yeah, decent night for
8 on
Ferdinand as
target,
well
4
there.
in goal. 4 goals.
What's Ferdinand got a 10-pointer, is he there?
Clean sheet, assists. So 6, 7, 8, 9. And then what bonus did he get? 1, did he say?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-pointer. Oh my god. What did Nolan get? Oh, he got a 5 and got subbed. Excellent. 5 shots, 5 on target for Kill. Wow, Viduka didn't have a single shot in the game.
Oh, and Issa hasn't got any bonus points. What have I got to do tonight? Emerson Tome gets 3 bonus and Issa gets none.
Hey, I told you Tome's the boy.
2-0. Save point each for Poom and Sereni. Tome man of the match. And quite a lot of bonus points in this game. All these got 2 bonus. Michael Gray, Neil Ardley, Mark Libra, Sibon, Arca, Dobson, Sereni get 2 bonus. Boyce, Bunchachevic, and Perry. Basically everyone apart from the 2 Sunderland players I've got.
Oh god. This is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Well, Emerson Tone bonus at home is not a surprise. The clean sheet maybe slightly more so.
Issa got a 6 to be fair. I don't know what Tome actually did because he got 2 key tackles that Issa didn't, but neither of them seems to have to do that.
2 key headers, 2 key tackles, key pass, assist. He's done well, mate. Don't be slagging off my boy. He's done well there. 0 shots for Viduka is not cool. No, that was pretty depressing in a 4-0 rout. And you got the main man he spent 13 million on. But
so you got a striker who didn't have a shot, and somehow that's good enough to get some bonus points.
Yeah, but shots don't help bonus, do they? So.
And last but not least, Watford Man City, 2 save points for Matzidis, 1 for Sorensen.
Oh, Paolo's got fucking max bonus.
1 shot, max bonus. Winning goal must contribute, right? Oh, it's not a winning goal, is it? Sorry, equaliser. So yeah, 3 bonus for 1 shot. Helgerson with 2 bonus, and then 1 for Williams, Sorensen, McNamara, Howie, Croft, Hopkins. So Matzidis makes enough saves for 2 bonus points, but can't get any. So Headman gets a bonus point for making some saves. Matzidis don't.
That's because he's shit, mate. I've just seen. Looks like I got away with this 1 shot thing because he's had a bag of shots there, hasn't he? 5 shots, 4 on target.
That makes my move justified, right?
He's hogged all the shots there for his team.
How many shots did Christie have earlier?
Oh, I've lost it now. I don't know.
Let me go back and find. Christie had 7 shots, 5 on target.
Luke Washed from Glasgow. I love it. That's my favourite comment of the night. Yeah.
Let's go a few chats in the comments. Yeah, Andy's not had a bad night.
We'll be hearing about that later then.
I don't think too many. I don't think my team's that much worse than others, apart from I've taken a -8. A lot of other people haven't, so I'm probably going to get a red arrow just because the 8-point head start I've given people. But
Andy, I don't begrudge you having that night either because you've deserved it, my friend. 1 Chop and Jest did well, and then loads of defender points. Fair enough. John Shanley afraid to check the score. Yeah, don't bother.
But I won't check tonight. Check tomorrow. You've got another game yet. Don't depress yourself.
That's a very good point. Carbone's getting a hat-trick tomorrow.
Nah. I'm going to go Blackburn clean sheet tomorrow. Chelsea I'll go Blackburn 2-0 tomorrow.
Don't be saying stuff like that, Craig.
I'm not sure. I don't know if they've revealed what time they're going live with the tweets. I don't know if you've seen that.
I don't even know what that means. The live. Oh, tomorrow. Yeah. Okay.
The other game.
Panda did
mention somewhere. Just quickly before we get onto that, team of the week so far: Ian Walker 7 points, Damian Delaney 17, Rio Ferdinand 10, Emerson Tome 12, then Nedved 11, Parla 12, Kuhl 24.
Christ.
Ardley 10, and then Christie 17 points. Sturridge 15 and Larson 14. So that's a team of the week.
Look at the state of that.
No Chelsea. I wonder how many Chelsea players can sneak into this because there's none at the moment.
I don't think anyone's getting 24 points, are they? Kill's probably staying there.
Desai might sneak past Rio, maybe.
I hope so. Well, that was pleasurable in certain ways and not in others.
People are saying it's 12 o'clock tomorrow. The tweet update for the other game. So
okay,
you're on Twitter tomorrow at 12 o'clock for regular updates for the Blackburn Chelsea game.
I'll be at work, so I'll be trying to blag that one, but we'll try. Well, yeah. Catch you later, everyone. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it for this week. Thanks, everyone. I say look forward to tomorrow and see how many. Hopefully, a few of you have got some green arrows this week.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks and hearts in the chat and likes and subscribes for all the videos, and obviously big up Captain and Panda and all the guys behind the scenes. They're the ones allowing us to have this, and they've smashed it as usual. And I'm going to go to Discord and laugh.
I'll join you.